Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YeeHaw Lads podcast, episode number 89. I am thrilled to announce after 4 weeks I am no longer actively sick.
Oh, congrats.
Just mildly?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm mostly good. No more hacking up a little bit of stuff.
Yeah,
but,
you just get that with the job.
I am fully functional, not 90%, not 80.
Sick.
So my
That's
infinite
70,
wisdom,
man.
I'm like, damn, I got free time after work. I'll go back to the gym, and now I'm fucking beat sore. So
Oh, I love that.
So yeah, it's been great, but I've nursed back to health. Marcus is still crippled.
Yeah,
It's
we love
it's
that.
getting worse because he keeps taking his wrap off and then fucking with his hand.
Yeah, taking his sweatshirt off. We heard a pop. We
Pretty
audibly
much
heard a pop.
Snapped his tendon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
You
a,
know,
that's a
when-
20 Tylenol kick.
Bro, yeah, I was gonna say, bro.
sorry, I'm
feeling
taking
it.
a lot of like pain meds throughout the day,
and
but
definitely
not Norcos.
drinking on them.
No,
Yeah, fuck
we don't
that.
do
That's
that.
definitely not on the
Um,
label.
Yeah, it's kind of a bitch when you got to wear a wrap for an entire week. And
Cars be like,
You're
funny
gonna be in that
enough,
fucker for months, bud.
I woke up
That's crazy.
last night at like 3 a.m. and I couldn't feel my fingers, so I took the wrap off.
Yeah, a little tight, bud.
Yeah, I wrapped it a little tight.
Takes off just glowing purple.
I
You're
was
like,
like,
Oh, look
ooh.
at that.
So yeah,
you're like, I don't remember going to sleep wearing a rubber glove. You're like, oh no, it's just my hand.
yep. That's about it.
So you feel like it's getting better or
Nope.
no?
Same. It's still fucked, and it's not getting better. It's not getting. It's probably a little worse because I've been.
Fucking with it.
No, I'm tired of not being able to use my right hand.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine. So you're gonna put it in plaster and you're gonna be pissed.
probably.
Rip.
So
Other
whatever.
news.
Fuck them.
The other things that have happened, Nick made a huge update to his Jellyfin server.
Allegedly.
No, it happened.
Did you not?
Yeah.
You're
it
allowed-
happened. You just had to redact it.
You're
Yeah,
allowed.
I allegedly work for a streaming company.
Jesus Christ. And we're going to talk about that to at least get this started because that's the most recent thing
Yeah.
on my mind.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things this week I've actually used and been like attentive to. So I've been at the gym and I'm
I've
like,
noticed. Thank you.
I've been at the gym and I'm like doing my cardio. I'm like, I'll just watch 2 episodes of a TV show.
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Yeah, called it.
I mean, it's the
That
best.
is-
It's
It
the
is
only.
the-
Yeah, it's the best.
It is the most streamed show. On
Oh,
the channel.
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, I think all 3-4 of us have watched it. I
Yeah.
know Andy's
I'm
watched-
currently still.
Marcus
Yeah.
watched it.
I've finished it
Oh,
like 4
yeah.
times.
Literally every user but 2 is like watching
Yeah,
it
actively
either for the
somewhere
first
in the-
time or like rewatch.
Yeah,
it now.
yep.
Yeah.
We love
It's like
that.
I love that. That's good.
Yeah,
But
I'm finally to the point. Like I remember watching these episodes, like
Yeah.
somewhat in the last couple of years. I'm like, oh, I kind of remember this one.
Or they
But
say like as a child. I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
that's a lot. Of
Yeah,
years.
no,
Oh, I mean that too.
some of them, yes.
Some of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no,
There's some I'll come across and be like, oh, I remember watching this on like fucking Adult Swim.
right.
Yeah.
So how long has this server existed for? It's been almost 2 years now. Do you have a start date? Do you know?
I can look on Amazon real quick when I purchased the parts, but I want to
that's-
say it
yeah, probably
has been
faster.
a year.
It's been
It's
at least
been
a
a
year.
year.
Yeah,
I don't think it's been 2.
It's probably been a full year.
Oh yeah,
more or
I would
less.
say at least a full.
I bet it's been-
2024.
I don't know if it has it.
Just-
Early 24.
Was
if
it
anything.
tax return season when you built the server?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was around like Yeah, it was January 10th, 2024
That
when
makes
all
sense.
the parts got ordered.
So we're right at a year.
we're
pretty
right
much.
at a year now.
Happy one
fuck.
year of jellyfish.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
It only
Starfish.
experienced freezing cold temperatures once. Yay.
Yeah,
So
jelly
freezing.
starfish and the hot dog
No,
flavored
no.
content. I don't know.
So as it's 1 year little update, you gave it a little UI upgrade.
Yes.
And we're gonna talk about that.
So when it first came out, I didn't have any screenshots of like what it comes with. I probably should have taken some, but
And it's not important.
yeah. You get like their theme to start off with.
They kind of have like a preloaded, just kind of like general look to it.
One that's universal to like every streaming thing, because like on smart TVs, it's the basic one too.
Oh yeah,
Because of how the app is developed.
because it's got to work for computers, TVs, phones. Anything that the app can get loaded on by default, I guess.
Right, yeah.
So it's got a lot of different. Like it, if you had to build it from scratch for every device, it'd be really annoying.
It's like Android phones.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So how close is the theme that we ended up using for the last year to the default? How much did you have to do to change it into where we were? Just like some color tweaks and a
like
little
color
bit
tweaks mainly, and just like how I wanted it to look originally.
Sure.
So like, yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is there like a UI for like all the updates and like features and
like
stuff?
a back end UI.
Yeah,
You can if you want. Yeah, like there's.
I'm just wondering how you like enable stuff.
So there's like a forum of people, if they develop something and they want to share it, they can.
Yeah,
Or
'cause it's just-
otherwise
That's
you
all
can
open
just make it
source.
too.
Because it's open source. So yeah,
Yeah.
anybody can build anything.
Yeah.
Even if it's pointless, you're like, you just add the DVD bouncing logo for no reason.
I could,
Fuck,
it
that
plays-
kind of go hard.
But it plays over
I-
top of the show.
I'll add it when I get home. I did come across it.
That'd be honestly kind of tits if you're
Okay,
like sitting
yeah.
loading for so
Wait,
long.
Hold on.
We might have the same idea. Go ahead.
No, I'm sure mine's different, but it'd be still really funny.
Okay, I want you to make the DVD logo, but I want you to hit the corner every single time perfectly. That way you just get it every time.
That's too good.
Yeah,
That's
but then
awesome.
it kind of takes away
Okay, I
from
can
the.
It's
think of
the
that.
but you lose the magic of
Yeah,
what it
you
Okay,
does.
maybe like it happens what every like 120 touches.
I don't know.
Make it every like 10 or something. Like
Okay.
something
So
that you get to see it a lot.
Andy's thinking
I'll
of
do my best.
enjoyable things. I was not.
Oh, you're gonna take the 1 out of 120
No, no,
out?
no.
You're gonna it'll
No, no,
never
no,
touch
no,
the
no.
Way
corner?
worse.
No, just
So
make
my-
it scream in the middle of nowhere.
no.
Ceiling bird.
You just
ceiling bird chirp in the middle of it.
That'd also be really funny.
Yeah, when it does hit the corner.
It just
Yeah.
in the background. No, you take a page out of the Netflix book and put the "Are you still watching?" screen.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you make it like hyper annoying, where it's like you click through it in 5 minutes. Like you could turn it on and off, obviously from like the back end.
So
like, if Andy's watching King of the Hill, you just like click.
Oh,
it
you
on
just
for him.
interrupt it. Yeah.
And it's like, "Are you still watching?" Yes. Are you sure? Yes. How sure are you? It's like a scale. You're like,
you ever get nervous?
Yeah.
You're sweating right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Have you?
glad- I'm glad
Are you
mentioned
high?
that,
Yeah.
though.
Are you high? Are
Yeah.
you getting anxious?
Have you seen? It's like the password game where it's like enter a password. It's like,
Oh,
it
yes,
must have
yes,
a number.
yes,
Oh,
I
it
have
must
seen
have
that.
a year, and it's like you just keep elevating into like.
Yeah.
And
And
yes, I'm
yeah.
still watching. I've been watching for I don't know about 2 hours, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
How would you rate this experience?
Yeah. How would you rate the service? It's like-
What day is it? Like,
yeah, it just gives you a bunch of like random dumb questions. Only like mess with people that you know.
Right.
Like
I
you
did
could just
forget
like
something.
it's open source. Just drop it on the back end and be like, oh, Andy's been watching for 4 hours. Like, I'm gonna
Time to
mess
fuck up his life.
because you can already type onto the screen and be like hi or whatever at the bottom
Yeah.
from the server back end.
Yeah.
So you just give them some terrible like, oh, you're trying to share something.
Yeah, I forgot the
Okay.
video.
That's fine.
Look
Look
I'm
how quick
glad
it goes
you.
now.
I'm glad you mentioned that
Oh, no.
because that idea. So I don't think we talked about it on here before. There
don't
was an
think so.
instance, I think it was November or December, where for some reason your camper television just
Well,
destroyed all of it.
it's my Chrome
Or your Chromecast.
My Chromecast
Chromecast.
is called Camper TV because it was in the camper when I put it in.
Yeah. Makes
and now I'm just using that because my parents don't have anything
Marcus is
that
getting
has
risky.
jelly. I can get Jellyfin on. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll just use my
Hold it.
Chromecast all over the house, so it's just labeled that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was at my parents' house. I just didn't back out of the Jellyfin app on the Chromecast and then shut my monitor off, and so it just kept kind of playing somehow, and it played for like a day and a half straight.
Because the display was off, but the device was not.
You didn't
Yeah,
power
I can't.
down.
I can't power down the Chromecast because the remote is not synced up with the TV because it's not a TV; it's a monitor.
Yeah.
So I couldn't physically power it off. I just back out to like the home screen
Yep.
and then shut my monitor off because that's all I can do. But
So that happened again with another person.
did he beat my record? Who had more watch time?
Yeah, actually, it was going on for 2 days.
Fuck. All right, fine,
So-
fine. I'm marathoning.
They-
You're
It'll be
keeping
a
the
week straight.
You're keeping the house warm.
Yes.
All right.
They were watching early seasons of South Park, and those are at 480p, so he only used like 10 gigs.
Whereas Andy used like 50.
yeah, Andy
Sorry.
used like 50.
Andy's great at using up other people's data.
that
caps.
was unintentional, to be fair.
Brother,
which
you were
one?
0.01 terabytes away from me hitting my cap that much.
Yeah, we're in the ballpark.
I bet Marcus would love to weigh in on that.
I don't want to talk about it because I think like last month, I got a notification from Discover, and they're like, "Hey, one of your reoccurring charges looks different," and I was like,
Yeah,
"What
renew
the
it.
fuck you mean?"
Boy, better
My
not.
Xfinity bill was $140 fucking dollars.
You're
That was
using.
cheaper than when I overcharged.
No, it was the same because I went completely
I thought
over
it was
my data
120.
cap.
Was it your monthly like 1.2 terabytes?
Yes.
Yeah,
What the fuck do you guys do?
that was the
So
month
much
I got
porn.
Game
Hosting a
Pass.
server now.
No, that was the
you,
first
yeah.
month I got Game Pass, so I was downloading games.
Oh, yeah.
Now I can't play fucking video games.
Can,
Like,
you use a controller?
No,
or
it won't sit right. I tried.
Between streaming, the
They-
size of games these days.
That's
and
true.
Just everything in general, like 1.2 is not
Marcus,
enough now.
I really
you can
got-
still play a video game. Dance Dance Revolution.
You get in VR, just tape the remote into your hand.
Man,
Oh no, you gotta hit the buttons on
I
Wii
will
Bowl.
fuck y'all up in DDR.
Exactly, I'm telling you.
You got to get a pad and a PS2 and fucking all.
I think I still have a pad for my Wii.
Cat's probably peed on it.
No, I think it's in a box.
Yeah, he probably got in the box and peed on it. Anyway, back to what Nick's saying. He's using up all his data with Andy's nonsense.
So, with the theme here, the first one I made, it was just like basic color changes, and
So we'll show.
it had a
those.
permanent sidebar. I thought that looked kind of cool, but
Yeah,
as
it's
I
like-
started using it more on my computer, it kind of got in the way, and I kind of wanted it to just go away.
See, I never used it on a computer. I always used it on my phone.
Fair. Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, oh, it's just a side menu. Like it makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, so it's still there on phones, but like on desktop, it was always there.
Sure,
Or on your
and it's-
phone, you could swipe.
It's
it.
just shifting the whole display off to the side
Yes.
a little bit. I see.
Yes.
So there's the like default home
So
screen.
that's like the default basic one I made, and that's what it would look like if you selected a TV show or a movie. And I kind of wanted things to be all on like one side. Because I feel like it didn't make sense for the movie poster to be to the left. Oh, but if you want to watch it, you gotta go all the way to the right.
to play it, you go all the way over here. I see.
Yeah.
Let's say having only used it on a phone, I'm like, oh, it's fine because everything kind of self adjusts.
Yeah, like on a phone, it was fine.
Yeah, but on a computer or a TV, I could see how it's like spreading way out.
Exactly.
You're like looking all the way on the left and then all the way on the right and trying to read. It's
Exactly.
pretty small text, actually.
Two things.
That too.
Two.
One, the headshots. I don't know where they pull the headshots from, but they not a single one of them look good
Isn't it
on any
It's-
person ever.
They get those off IMDb
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I would
So
assume.
I can't control that.
But no, I know, I swear, but like they're all like the worst picture. Like I
they
know
are.
who they are and like they have the names of it, but I'm like they're so bad.
The
all the
only
time.
good one I have ever come across for an actress was like Anna Kendrick's.
Oh yeah,
But it was
That's
like
'cause
an
she's
actual
never-
like professionally
very- yeah.
She's never
one.
taken
well,
a bad
these are
picture.
all professionally taken. They
You're
just
right
look
for that.
terrible.
But yeah, they just pick like somebody at IMDb is like, they look kind of like this.
Yeah,
Nah,
fair.
Amazon Prime does the same thing.
Oh yeah, Prime's is bad too.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually like Prime because, like, if you pause during the second, you know, a
Yes.
scene, it'll show who's on screen and then their character name, and then like if you scroll down, it'll
What song's
literally take
playing.
you to like their
Oh, that's
IMDb
cool.
I think
stuff.
Apple TV does that too.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Neat.
Because I think when we were watching Masters of the Air, we're like, who the fuck is this guy? Why does he look so familiar? Like, paused
Oh,
it.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh, that's
That's cool. You don't have to like look it up on your
Nope.
phone. It's still
You
all
just
there. That's
pause
pretty
and
nice.
it's all
That's
the
pretty cool.
info's there.
Yeah.
Now sometimes you're like, okay, but that's an actor. Like, is that the right one? You're like, there's two people look kind of
Yeah.
like each other, and
Yep.
but
The second thing I wanted to say,
Yes.
have y'all noticed Ariana Grande looks fucking like epileptic
Oh,
or not
yeah.
epileptic, anemic?
Anorexic.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like, oh my god, she looks sickly.
word choice of the day,
Bad.
epileptic.
Caitlin just got done watching this.
You
movie
look
and
like
she
you
said the
can't
same thing.
handle strobe lights.
Was it good?
Is that? I think that's
You
what
look
it
like your
is.
eyes
Was
get-
it good?
Yeah, she said it was great.
Eh.
The Wicked.
Isn't it like a musical?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
she said
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. Yeah.
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 But yeah, no,
she-
I saw an interview with Ariana Grande. I'm like, you look like you're
look
fucking
sickly.
sick, dude.
She used to be hot.
Yeah, she
Like,
was
really?
smoking hot.
Yeah.
She was a regular woman. Now she literally looks sickly.
She
It's
really
bad.
does.
She's going through
Yeah.
her big arc. Okay,
Oh, she looks like
She
she
had a
looks
big
like if she arcs anything, it'll fucking break in half.
Attaboy.
Bones at all. Like, oh, this bad.
skeleton
Broken
from
bones?
Minecraft.
Yeah,
The last
kinda.
person she arced, he died.
Well,
R.I.P.
Damn.
Mac
One of
Miller.
them.
Damn.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
she fucked Pete after.
I said the other one's Pete Davidson. So it's not like,
He almost offed himself.
I don't know where he's at these days, but he can stay there because I don't.
He's doing his own thing.
Thank God, because I'm tired of seeing it. Anyway.
Anyway,
okay. So it'd have been a
so
year.
that's all before, and that's what it's looked like for basically a year.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, I was okay with it, but the more I looked at it, I'm just like, man, I could tell I like rushed this.
I say it's. There's
It
nothing.
It was
there's
okay
nothing
for
obvious.
like someone who doesn't know
It
what
was
the fuck
it
they're
was
doing.
like
Yes.
default. You
It's
know,
like there's little stuff like, oh, this window's like boxed out compared to the rest of
That
them.
bothered me too, and I tried fixing it, and it would break fucking everything else. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make something new.
I
at this
completely
point.
believe that.
classic
yes.
coding moment.
Yeah, the certified CSS and HTML.
Oh man, I
moment.
just want to tweak
fucking
this
hate
one
that.
thing. Haha, go fuck
Yeah.
yourself.
Whoops! You lost the
And
whole code
unfortunately,
base.
all Jellyfin is either CSS or HTML.
You just have ChatGPT code it for you.
Oh, I did.
Oh yeah, that's the only way to code anymore. It's so nice.
There was something I had to fix that was minor. I don't even remember what it was,
A
but I just
minor.
went on.
I was
I
gonna
just
say
went on
it too, goddamn
ChatGPT
it.
and be like,
You're muted.
"This is what's happening." Yada yada yada. Give me a better code.
Yeah,
I'm
what
like,
Yeah.
Okay, this doesn't look right, but I'll try it. Oh, it fixed it.
Yeah, here's what's wrong with my
Yeah,
code.
it looks wrong to you because it's right. Because
Yeah.
what you did was wrong.
Also fair. But instead, after 1 year, now we got the big update.
Yes. So that is the
Cow.
home screen.
Cow. I did
Twister
notice
moment.
holes is now the movie's poster.
So I don't pick the images. It
No,
just
it
kind of.
just
I think that's just
updates.
random.
Yeah, it just does it by random.
Oh no, mine's been the same. Like almost.
Mine's
the whole
never
time.
looked like
Oh.
these two. King of the Hill's been.
No,
though,
it
to
is.
be fair.
Since you did the update, it now switched to holes. It used to be the same, whatever the fuck it was. I forget what it
Interesting.
was. Yeah. At least that's what I've noticed. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you two use the Jellyfin app?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm on Findroid
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
do
using
weird
it.
shit.
Why don't you just
and
use
I
the
don't
Jellyfin
care.
app?
because the audio
He
gets
gets
fucked
weird
up from my
audio
computer
issues.
or from my phone.
We have the same. We
Something-
have the same
Yeah.
phones. I don't know why.
I don't know, man.
You
Maybe-
both have
I guess you-
24s?
I have a 23, but it's the same phone.
I mean, so is the 25 too.
To be fair, it's like I watch probably the least out of everybody, especially here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I put in like an hour or two a day, maybe if it's if I have time to kill.
Yeah.
Marcus does like 10 hours on the clock at work. and-
Oh, it's daily, but that's fine. That's what I made this for.
right. But I'm saying-
Sometimes I do.
But I'm saying he'll find more errors than I will.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I would rather
Yeah.
people come to me and be like, "Hey, I noticed this issue, so I can fix it."
Okay.
But-
time for the issues.
Yes.
New update.
Please tell me.
It looks beautiful,
Thanks.
especially on a computer screen. Now that I see it on a computer screen, it looks pretty good.
Thank you.
On a phone, the white logos for the buttons
Yeah.
is so ignorant.
Okay, so I need the look on my phone.
On my looking at it on mine, I'm like, it's like gray with like bright white, and I just don't like it.
So
As a dark mode
why is it
user
gray?
who likes everything
fair.
black,
Mine doesn't seem that bad.
but your background is still like dark gray.
Yeah,
you
I
don't have,
see what you mean.
You don't. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's just like
That's
the
a bit
gray to
much.
white. As someone who uses a black default for everything, I'm like, oh, it's a little bit too bright.
Yeah.
That's just me. If you
Well,
like,
hold on, Marcus. Let me see yours, Marcus. Turn around.
your
Oh,
guys
okay.
just look the same.
Well, no, I thought maybe it was just bigger just because of your phone
His phone
format being
is
a little bit
bigger.
different. Yeah, I know, but yeah,
The
it's
first time
Oh,
I've
I see
ever
what you
heard
mean.
that.
phone.
But again, as someone who uses
That's
it
it.
the least,
See, and then
the
this
other
is,
P
this
word.
is what Findroid looks like.
yeah.
Yeah,
But still,
Findroid, you don't get any of this.
no,
Don't
there's, like,
care. I'm there for the content.
That's fine.
Like from the old one, it's like black buttons that the text would highlight a little bit brighter and stuff. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's only at the home screen. It matters almost none.
Yeah.
But it's like
Fair.
this little corner logo is like clean and black, whatever. It goes to fucking white.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's only a problem that only I see. But it's like,
Well-
on a computer screen like
So,
this, it looks
yeah, that's
way
kind of
better.
strange because on the computer it seems transparent.
Yeah, but on the phone it kind of looks gray. It's a weird, but it looks great on a computer. I see why it looks like
Look into
this.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just my like. Oh no, it looks different. I'm gonna like
Yeah.
change. I like
Man.
default everything black.
They fucking what's it called when
Launch the
like a company changes their logo and like simplifies it? What's it called?
Why is your mic so loose?
Updating?
See, it
Yes, it's very bad. I don't know. I tried to fix it many times now.
Yeah,
later.
I know what you're talking about though. They
I know
update.
you're
They like
talking
It's
soften
there's
it
a
and ruin
yeah
it.
there's a there's a
Rebranding?
term. No,
No.
not a there's a term about like how you change the logo.
Yeah,
I
Like
forget what it's
It's like
called.
oversimplifying almost.
Yeah,
but it's like
there's a term for it. I just can't think of it.
I know what
Yeah.
you're trying to think of.
You took the color out of the jellyfin. In the
Because I am actually
corner. The fuck.
Oh, out of the
No.
logo, you
took
mean?
my color out of my
So-
jellyfin logo.
The
Yeah.
logo's just
the
it's all just
logo.
white now.
That logo there is going to go away, and it's going to say Nickflix, but on the Netflix.
Oh,
font.
text. Yeah,
Okay, but
font.
the rotary has to stay.
yes, please.
Can you put your own logo there?
I could try.
That'd be
Put a
kinda
middle
sad.
I'm
finger.
sure you could.
So that's all combined in the one PNG.
Oh, so you can put your own PNG there.
I could,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can get creative with
So
it.
yeah,
could
I can make the rotary like red or something. I don't know.
No, but that's the only thing I noticed is like on a phone the white is just a little bit like whoa, okay, that's different
Gotcha.
because all my apps are just black.
Yeah.
So as a light mode user, I probably wouldn't. You'd be like, oh, this is fine.
Fair.
That's my only criticism. Other than that, it works great.
Cool.
That and actually, I do have one more,
Yes.
but that's not your fault whatsoever.
Okay.
I went to use it the other day and it wouldn't play anything. I'm just like, oh, this sucks.
I was constantly what time were you
This
doing
would have been Monday at like 6:30.
Oh,
But
don't know.
it turns out it thought it was paired to my smart TV at home that it had been paired to for 3 days.
Oh.
So I just clicked the play button and nothing would. It wouldn't like pretend to load, just nothing.
Yeah.
Close the app, reopen it, nothing. I'm just like, What?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
dumb.
I was
You'd
about to be
think-
like, Nick, what did you do? You broke my.
Yeah.
You would think if you were to completely close and stop the app and reopen it up, that
Right.
it would open the
Yeah,
player,
it wouldn't.
not
It
try to
wouldn't.
cast
Yeah, it wouldn't
it.
be paired to it.
Yeah.
But it thought it was still casting.
That's dumb.
So the little
Yeah.
casting logo in the corner,
Yeah.
it wasn't there. It was just like a white X. Like it was.
Yeah, because it wasn't casting.
The
it was
logo
just-
was like
yeah.
broken.
Oh,
I'm just like, clicked on it. It's like disconnect. I'm like, yes, disconnect. It's been days.
Fuck you mean?
Then it worked perfectly. So
Okay.
That's just like like pairing to my Vizio TV. It'll like start the show and 5 minutes later my phone unpairs. It just does that.
Yeah, that's not something I can do then.
No, exactly.
It's a
but I'm just like,
Vizio
that's the
thing.
only thing I've noticed is just like
Okay.
the logo might look different or I just wasn't thinking about it.
Now,
but
one of these changes I did as we get more into it, it did break something for every LG TV user I have, but we will get into that.
average LG user.
Speaking
Oh, yeah.
of-
Here's your new movie screen. This is
Yes.
Oh, that's way fucking better.
This does look a lot nicer.
Thank you.
Neat.
But it's like, you see how this logo kind of gets lost in the corner now?
Yeah.
That's,
too transparent.
a little bit too transparent. Yeah.
I would just switch him to white, just like how the back arrow and the home.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
Yeah, that's
Oh, like
that's
that.
clean.
Yeah.
oh, make the logos white,
Yep, and then just take away the
the border.
border thingy.
I don't know.
gotcha.
Something
Yeah.
in that realm. But no, it looks way better now. Like, this looks like a streaming service now.
Yeah.
Everything's clean and organized. The background logo looks sick.
Plus,
Hey.
it's super nice because it's not like fucking Netflix and tries to start up and play fucking
no.
content in the background. Even though I got to scroll down to 3 options to select the fucking option for.
You don't love it when it pre-plays
No.
half
That's
the trailer?
something I will never be adding.
Thank God.
Does it
Fucking
pisses me off,
stupid.
too.
It pisses me off too. It's stupid.
Being able to yell at the guy that runs the streaming service is awesome. He was like, hey, I hate this. He's like, I'm so sorry.
Fixed.
Yeah.
I'll roll it back today.
I apologize. Yeah.
No. It's like, if that's the worst of it, it's like, oh, the UI is kind of bright for me, like dark mode. It, like, everything else looks great.
And
It can
who
always
knows?
be
I
tweaked.
might change this in 6 months.
Neat.
Me with my oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys change oil. You guys don't just put holes in oil pans.
No, I really
Well,
gotta,
fucking work don't.
I gotta change the oil in my car here soon. It's got 4,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
4,000. Fuck.
Hey, don't worry.
No.
My 2025 Toyota Camry has
3.
7,300 miles on it. It's never had an oil change. It's fine.
But it's,
It's
a
a
Toyota.
Fair. Okay, that's fair. Good point.
I don't.
What does it take?
do
Zero
oil
W5?
changes.
Who cares?
I don't even know.
You should actually look. I'd be curious.
It's
Probably just
Probably.
fucking water.
Yeah.
I don't do oil changes. It just burns oil, and I just keep topping it up.
We're getting to a point in life where oil and coolant are going to be the same viscosity. They just put it
Yeah,
in both
kinda.
systems. We're going.
Subaru's gonna be like, brother, we've been on this for decades.
You could oil cool the engine. It would work.
Yeah, this is true.
Hear me out, Marcus.
Well, hold on.
Oil fill everything.
What's lighter than 0W then?
Nothing. Zero doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
No, well,
know.
zero
Like, yeah,
W20
like
where it
Yeah.
exists.
Lighter than zero would have to be negative.
Yeah.
They're never gonna make a lighter oil than 0.
No.
Well, see, zero W it's 0 at winter temperature.
Yeah.
It's 20 at hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the lower the number gets, the thinner it gets. But it can't get thinner than 0,
Yeah.
essentially.
Still have to have some viscosity.
I don't know. Oil
I just-
seems backwards. The hotter it gets, the thicker it gets.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. You would think it gets thinner, but it doesn't.
doesn't.
yeah. Neat.
I don't know. Oil's weird. Anyway,
Anyway.
Oil.
yeah. What are we? I'm lost now. What are we doing here?
So yeah, that's the new
Yes.
movie TV show screen thing.
Looks
Yeah.
way better.
Font's a little bigger, at least the important parts.
It's a lot easier to pick
Yeah.
up. You look at it, you're like,
Yes.
oh, I see exactly where
Yeah.
everything's laid out.
Yeah, the tags don't need to be very big.
right.
Yeah. I don't know why. I tried everything I could to hide those and they don't, but I
Yeah.
can kind
Seems
of
to keep
ignore 'em.
shrinking them.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
might just keep shrinking.
Just like
It'll work.
you're like,
Yeah.
oh, they're size font 12. You're like, how about
Now you
1?
can't click on the tags. You should
What?
at least, and it'll take you to like similar movies that have the same tags.
So you're telling
Maybe
me
that's why you can't get rid of it. Is because
Probably.
it will take that.
Because
It
the
does.
old-
Because if
the
you
old
scroll
theme
down,
did
or,
have
well,
that, too.
you're not on the
I
app.
can't scroll down. I'm not
On the app, if you scroll down, it would say related movies. I've noticed
Yes.
that. Yeah.
So I should click on like musical comedy or woman in wheelchair and just see what other movies share
Does it
those
say?
tags.
Oh my! What the
Why
fuck?
does it? What the fuck?
That
Ask Caitlin, is there a woman in the wheelchair in the
It's-
fucking movie? Probably.
It's somehow a prequel. It's based bullying. Can I? Let me click on bullying.
This is some
please.
woke ass bullshit, and I'm sick of seeing it.
It probably just generates tags. IMDb probably does
It
it.
probably
Yeah.
pulls it from IMDb.
But still,
Jellyfin, more like woke fin.
I'd like to unsubscribe.
I want my payment back.
Oh no, my $0 and my fucking 200 gigs in data I'll be getting back.
Womp, womp.
Darn it.
Oh, dang it. I lost the Jellyfin login.
So
How many people are using this now?
13.
we are now up to 26 users.
Oh.
Why did you say 13?
Because I was talking with Dominic about it, and
Yeah.
when you showed that the graphs like a month or two ago of like all the usages and shit.
Oh, yeah, like-
there was 13 people on that, and you sent like 2 or 3 pictures, and both of them had 13.
Oh, because I was trying to see if you had a
Back
total
then, yeah.
a total watch time.
Yeah.
Like, do you
Yeah.
know an hour count for everybody on here? And you're like, I can check.
Yeah, no, but like,
Kind
it,
of,
it
yeah.
had
Yeah.
color coded users, and there was 13 of them. So I'm like, oh, it's got to be
There
like
was.
13 or 15.
Yes.
Okay. So it doubled in
It
2
doubled
months.
in 2 months.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Damn.
How do I invest my stocks into this? Can you double those every 2 months?
Well, there's
The answer's
one. No,
think
yeah,
this is
there's
called
one
corruption.
couple. It is my friend's fiance's parents,
And they were roommates?
and they were roommates.
Neat.
They Venmo me $20 every month. Out of choice, I tell them not to because I don't feel right taking their money. But it's just like, nah, just put it towards like if you have to get new hard drives or if you want to get the VPN like every month or something. I'm like,
That's
This
fair.
is bullshit.
Kind of cool.
You've made so much more money off your server than I have off this fucking podcast.
doesn't feel right.
I've spent so much more and made so little.
And
Yeah.
this is the couple where the next feature that you'll show.
Oh, was it broke for them or
It
whatever?
broke for them.
Let's go.
So
Let me get this queued up. We got a second
this
still.
I didn't make all this by myself. Someone else had the idea originally and had it up
Me
on
when
the
I see a
forums.
baby in public.
Yeah.
I didn't make this all myself. It was someone else's idea.
Me when I see single moms on Tinder.
Oh, you're swiping right. Calm down.
Yikes.
Only on the really hot ones.
There's no audio on this anyway.
Oh,
so-
well,
Fucking
just
great.
put up the audio.
oh,
Damn it.
okay.
That's fine.
No, it's
So someone made this for like 2 versions of Jellyfin a while ago, and it wasn't as interactive as how I made it.
Okay.
It just showed the name of a TV show, a movie, and it just scrolled.
Okay. That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's supposed to do, but if
So
you
we'll
play
see.
it here, you'll see how I
So first of all,
did my own
look how
twist.
bright these logos are. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
I really think you're nitpicking.
Me?
No, it's
Yeah.
valid.
I just like to- I
genuinely,
love to-
I never would have noticed.
I love to complain, to be fair.
It's valid.
Anyway.
I really don't know why it's different from here to mobile. Like they should be
On
the
mobile,
same
it looks
fucking color.
different, though. Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Anyway. Ta-da. So it plays a trailer to the right too.
Oh, so there's just stuff everywhere now.
Yikes.
It's worse than Netflix. It's like, how about we just force
All
the
the
trailer to
things.
start? Oh, that's
No, it only does it autoplay if I have the cursor over on
Oh.
that side
that's super weird. So if you actually scroll past it, it'll just auto-play the trailer.
with no sound on. The sound's always muted.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh, that's very
Yeah, the
strange.
moment your cursor moves off the video, then it stops playing.
That's weird. This
Yeah.
is the LG TV only bug.
Yes.
That's so
For
weird.
some reason, I had 4 people message me what day it was saying like, why the fuck can I not get on?
I feel like that was like Tuesday or something.
It had to
yeah.
be Tuesday, yeah, because they would try to like sign into it and it would just say like knserve.duckdns does not exist. I'm
Oh,
like,
don't leak it.
what? Oh, they can't do anything. You need to log in anyway.
Admin.
No.
They're quick with the no. Please, I gotta go home and change it.
So I'm like, well, what the fuck? I literally see Marcus watching something right now. I know it's working.
Just not for LG TV.
So
Tuesday. What the fuck was I watching Tuesday?
I don't know.
Not the finale
Probably-
of Lost.
It's probably Raising Hope.
Yes, actually, it was.
You're welcome.
say, wasn't
Is it good so far? I haven't
Yeah,
started
I liked
yet.
it.
I haven't been working. We haven't been installing panels, so I've been doing shit actually. I'm like, this sucks.
So-
I want to go
No.
watch TV
I
shows.
finally,
I know. I gotta
I
work
finally
at work.
finished Lost. Was greatly disappointed in the
I
ending.
told
Oh, so
you
then you
would be.
binged Last of Us also?
And then I finished. It
Last
started.
of Us was 9 hours.
He watched it in one
Yeah, I know.
workday.
That's fair. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So I finished Lost. Disappointed. Then I started and finished The Last of Us
Disappointed?
Part 1. No, it was pretty good. I liked it. I was not. Spoiler alert. Was not expecting Nick Offerman to play a gay guy.
It was an hour of Nick Offerman being gay. I talked about this with Dominic. I'm like, dude, this is just, it's been the weirdest.
Okay, unfortunately, that's a lot closer to real life than Ron Swanson is.
Fair, but
In real
like,
life, he
God,
really
no.
sucks.
but goddamn.
Does he?
Yeah, in real life he sucks.
Yeah, he's not great.
He's
He's not Ron Swanson.
He
but
complains like a little bitch in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron Swanson's a character.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's not that guy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, like, but it is very like, it's very in depth with the
Oh,
gayness.
That's what I've heard.
And
your one complaint was he grabbed the wrong rifle or whatever.
Okay, yeah. So they're preppers. They're preppers, like big,
Survivalists.
like, whatever. I don't care. They had a wall of guns. They had a wall of guns in the basement, right?
Marcus is like, I don't know. I was driving while it was
When they
playing.
leave, and then they eventually go into like Kansas City or whatever, and then they get ambushed. The only gun Joel has is a fucking bolt action.
Yeah.
I'm like that. There was you first
Why?
off the episode before this. You had a full auto M4.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that go?
It's hard to find ammo for
I
that.
dropped it.
It's only the most common rifle.
Oh
in
my god, it
America.
pissed me off. They're just like, I understand the story in the game is like he's a bolt action hunting rifle guy. I get it.
Bolt actions don't
But
jam.
like, but brother, like it.
Oh, really?
bugs
Because
me.
it did in the episode after
Oh yeah,
that.
it did. It literally did.
they actually jam a lot.
Yeah, it's like, God fucking damn it, dude. Yeah, so that really pissed me off.
Yeah,
I still remember
so-
you out of the blue just yelling
Yeah,
about
I'm like,
that.
what the fuck?
Why
it's
would they-
so dumb. Like,
Why
I would
is this what they
understand
take?
taking like two semi-auto pistols over a bolt-action rifle. Like, it's so dumb.
Not
Anyway.
a pistol, anyway.
Not a pistol. You don't
Yeah.
have the range.
Well, you
But
range. You just got
potato,
to fucking gangsta
Right.
up
When are you going to use all 1,000 yards of a bolt-action 308?
to kill JFK. Anyway,
Was it a 308?
shout out. No, it was a 6.5 Carcano.
That's
Shout out my
right.
boy Lee Harvey.
My boy.
Jesus Christ.
No, it was the CIA guys that killed him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, from inside the car.
everyone just Anyway, what were you saying, Marcus?
I don't know. I finished
Okay.
Lost, started
Yeah.
Last of Us, finished Last of Us, and I'm watching
Raising Hope.
Hope.
Yeah. How many episodes are you into that?
like 20.
Oh my god!
Like I said, the man's a monster.
Holy fuck! They are like half-hour episodes, I think.
Yeah. Hold
Still,
on.
that's
yeah,
like 10
I'm
hours.
literally almost done with episode 20, season 1.
Good for you.
I watch like 2 episodes a day if I'm at the gym.
Yeah, no
Other
kidding.
than that, I don't have time. What do you guys do?
It's
I guess I could
background
put it on
noise.
at work and just like let it play.
Well, I
but-
canceled my Netflix subscription. I'm finally to the point where I'm not
background
going to be
noise.
nervous to ask Nick to add shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't
like
care.
all the shit.
I literally don't judge. You just tell me what it is, and I'll be like,
Well, it depends what Andy's asking for.
I don't know. I heard anime's coming to the fucking server.
And Nick's so
yeah.
not. That's like your
We already have anime, the best one. It's King, of the Hill, for fuck's sake.
Texas
You,
anime.
you know, I had to create a separate category for it. I might copy King of the Hill.
throw it in
Put
there.
it in there again. Like,
So-
for a joke, you should say, guys, anime is up, and the only thing
Just
in that
King of the
folder,
Hill.
whoever asked for it, just make sure
King
you
of the
tag me
Hill
like,
and South
hey,
Park.
anime folders
So
up.
I already
Here you
kind of
go.
fucked with them, and I made the category. So like, you know how movies has holes and TV shows. I think
It does have holes again.
It's
I'll be honest. It
Yellowstone.
TV
Was
shows has Yellowstone.
does
Yeah.
have the same 2 on there.
Yeah.
That's anime.
Wait. It's a Japanese flight. You should put a B-52 behind it.
Just have a small nuclear device going off in the middle of it. They touched our boat.
I might copy King of the Hill.
Yeah, I would put that as the only thing in the folder. Be like, this is all you get.
Yeah. Here's your anime heathens.
Oh, I thought about having you put on Futurama too.
That's on there.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
blowing
know.
his mind
I
right
haven't
now.
gone through all the TV shows. I've gone through
okay.
all the movies because like I don't want to commit to a TV show sometimes.
That's fair.
But yeah. But
Afraid of
except for when I'm
commitment.
at work, doing absolutely nothing. But that'll be a couple. We'll probably pick 2 or 3 weeks before I do that again.
Futurama, the Hulu episode should be on there too.
Okay,
Like
sick.
the ones
See,
that just came
you
out.
should,
Oh, okay.
you should just put
It's a sign that says I could turn the Cold War into a nuclear winter.
Well, I was gonna be
B-52
more
Stratos
mean. I
Force
was gonna
moment.
put like a Wojak or something on it too.
Some sort of meme against
Yeah.
them, but
Yeah.
that's when you're like,
Well,
"Man,"
they found the flag hilarious. So
You're
it's
like, damn
"All right, I'll keep it.
you're like,
Yeah,
damn,
it's
Andy's
very
watched
funny.
1,000 hours of this anime. He won't admit it. My Chromecast was stuck on again. Like, you watched 200
You watched 200 episodes of Naruto?
He's like, the Chromecast. I mean, I
It's
plugged it in.
It's a
and
bug. It's a bug.
Okay.
It's a bug, not a feature.
When I was searching for anime, I have to call out every fucking weeaboo. Why?
For those who don't know what a weeaboo is,
All right. The average 1080p TV show torrent is like 10, 12 gigs, right?
Sure.
And in a season, you get maybe 20 episodes.
Makes sense.
So in the animes that I'm getting requested to put on there, like a season's about 20 episodes, right?
Right.
Why is your 1080p 20 episode anime torrent 50 fucking gigs?
Why?
Because
anime
For a
titties.
cartoon.
Anime yitties. Yeah.
It's not even the sexual shit. It's
They
sure.
have
shit you saw on Toonami.
They have to
ago.
get
My
the
brother in
sweat
Christ,
on
that
the
was.
anime yitties perfect.
To be fair, it's the bit rate.
Yeah.
Bit rate does make a huge
Bit
difference,
rate
even at the
does
same
make a difference.
resolution.
You don't need that for paper and pencil shit.
No, absolutely not. But
King
they
of the Hill's
drew,
not that.
They drew it with high bit rate. They're going to give you the high bit rate. Thanks, Japan, making us buy Toshiba hard drives every year. Assholes.
Some bitches.
Subaru.
That's how they're getting their money back from us.
Yeah, actually.
They're like, what if we just juice this up a little bit, or maybe it's uncompressed, completely.
Oh,
It
shit.
might be.
It might be.
Download it.
Well, yeah, 'cause it's-
compress it, upload
Well,
it.
I told the people that issue, and they're just like, "Oh, just get 720p." I'm like, "That's what I'm doing," and those are like 2 gigs.
You're like, you'll get 260p and like it. He's a merciful God.
Shit. He's fair.
You just keep copying King of the Hill in there with the names of the shows they love. He's like, oh,
No, it'll be this. I'll go on like fucking
Yeah.
Premiere, and I'll have the start of like the actual
Yeah.
anime, and they'll
And
just
just-
go.
just the intro.
Yeah.
And then just King of the Hill.
you replace the skip intro button with Start King of the Hill. And they don't realize that. I think I'll skip the intro. Dun-dun.
Yeah, it's just a shortcut to
Yeah.
King of the Hill.
Fuck, that'd be
Hell
pretty
Y'all are
funny.
giving me ideas.
I know,
today.
dude. I'm telling you, you guys could fuck with the anime guys.
This is why no one man can have all this
Oh
power.
god damn it.
He's like,
Jellyfin is hiring, or Netflix is hiring.
at $20 a month, yeah, you're doing better than most people I know. I don't know many services that make $20 a month
I'm
off.
hiring for when I'm gone on my honeymoon. Your job is to, if we lose power, push the power button.
Okay, I saw a solution for this. Not for this
Okay.
exactly. It was really funny though.
Yeah.
Why don't you just get a smart switch with a solenoid?
Because if the power dies, it'll kill the smart switch.
Yeah,
Put it on a battery
No,
backup.
that's not
Go
the
to
point.
batteries and things.
You
and
should
get
actually-
the
that's
batteries.
it's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, that'll probably fix. Unless it's out for more than like half an hour.
Oh, and by the way, fuck you. Jason didn't give you those. I did.
Oh,
all
I
right,
thought
Jason,
did.
calm down.
No, I did.
They're the same
Oh,
people at this
it
point.
Don't matter.
They got them from the same place.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know it was from the warehouse.
Yeah, you both took them from work. So what's the difference?
They weren't gonna fucking use them. They're gonna throw them out. That's e-waste.
No,
Yeah.
I had seen something the other day. It was somebody like if our server if our server freezes, it's really important to get it back up immediately or whatever. Yeah. So they had another computer logged into the server. Whenever it would freeze, it would detect it. It would open the disk drive, which pushed the reset switch for the server. It would
That's
just constantly
fucking
it'd
genius.
be checking it to see if it's live or not. It's like, oh, it's frozen. Just eject the disk drive and boop, turn it right back off.
What was a
I'm like,
TikTok?
that's so good.
I'm like, that's actually genius, though.
I
It's
saw
such a lazy
fucking
fix.
TikTok like that months ago, and it was like a IT guy, and he's sitting in bed at home, and he's like, "Please, just fucking accept the ping request." Fuck, and then it just shows him like going to the airport, getting on a plane, flying across the country, and then just going, click.
Boop.
Okay, it's good. It's like fuck
Yeah.
that.
It's like some of those like super mega servers. Like you have to like sign in, do this, like close it off behind you, like airlocks. You're like, click. All right, it's fixed. I'm out.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yep.
But I'm like, the disk drive to like eject and push the button is genius. I don't know how you log into that if it's just on the Wi-Fi or whatever, but still.
Right.
You just run a
It was
script.
it was automatic, but I'm like,
Most
that's
likely,
so,
yeah.
like that's so funny. Just click.
That is sick.
So
I'm
the
sure there'd be a way to do that.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
But that's the easiest way.
Right.
Disk drives.
I don't have a computer with the disk drive, so. Well,
You say I do, but I don't.
the
use those
Jellyfin
ones.
server could get one. It's a funky way.
You imagine someone's like,
Just get a
"Hey,
USB
someone's like,
one.
hey, can we start the next episode?" You're like, "I guess." Click. Put the new disc in.
Hold on, I gotta get home and then insert disc 4.
Okay, but you buy the 6 CD changer out of an Explorer. Oh, it's in there shuffling
So
CDs.
I had an idea.
2 a.m.
but it was going to cost like $200, and I don't want to spend $200.
Okay.
I was thinking of getting a Blu-ray ripper.
Oh, sure.
I live by the library.
Oh yeah, yeah. You live right, you live
Go
right
over to the fucking library and fucking live.
Have you been over there yet?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, like I feel like libraries have changed so much in the past 10 years. I feel like they're not bookstores or book places anymore. Am I correct?
Yeah,
They have, like, technology
The
and
Peru
stuff.
one has always been like more than just
Digital.
books.
Listen, I haven't been to a library in.
Oh no, the
Yeah,
Peru
like 20
library.
years,
Peru
so-
library kicks ass.
Okay.
Yeah, they have
like
a huge movie selection.
It's like I feel like anymore. It's like libraries are like, oh, they have like 3D printers and you can rent out technology and cameras and stuff.
One of the reasons I didn't change my address to LaSalle when we lived in LaSalle was so I could go to the library there and get movies.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you walk over, you're like, I need a Raising Hope.
Yeah.
They're like, here's the box set. You're like, be back tomorrow. They're like,
So-
what?
Fucking text Jack. I'm sure he's got another Blu-ray ripper.
Oh, he probably does
Actually, yeah, shit.
Just make your own. You just take blue.
And you know what?
Ray.
While you're at it,
Yeah.
you can take the Steam OS boot drive that he gave me that I'm never gonna fucking use, and test it out because I'm not gonna fuck with my boot order on my
For
fucking
a computer
desktop.
environment, Steam.
Yes.
Well, I don't need that because Valve just made it public.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't need this flash
So I
drive.
don't do the flash drive.
Yeah. Whatever.
You could twin
I do
boot.
want to give it a shot actually. Though.
It would be cool.
I will miss using a Premiere though. That is the one thing that is keeping me on Windows.
We'll just dual boot.
Which is probably what I would be doing.
Just switch your boot order whenever you want to change it.
Yeah,
Boot
just
to
use
Steam.
Windows for literally
I'm
video
not fucking
editing
with
and then
that.
Steam OS for everything.
At that point, you
else.
should use Mac OS for video editing because it is better for video editing.
It is.
Lick my
more stable.
balls.
To be
Well,
fair, I
Mac
don't know if
OS sucks.
it
I
does.
saw an M4 Mac Mini does better transcoding than my fucking i3 server. So
the Mac stuff is so good, but it's so bad. At the
I'll
same
die
time.
on this
Yeah.
fucking hill.
Oh,
I'll never
never-
own
I mean-
another fucking Apple
No,
device.
of course not.
no,
But
but it's sick.
They
like,
are so specialized
Yeah.
in their like content creator game of like all the Adobe apps are native to Mac.
Yeah.
So they all run really good on Mac.
Like I will talk shit about Apple all day, every day, but an M4 Mac, like love it or hate it, it's the most powerful.
Hate it
raw
or love it.
Yeah,
Underdogs on top.
it is the most powerful like raw CPU performance, and you can get it in a Mac Mini for $600,
which is nuts.
which is nuts. And Severance kicks ass.
the show with
The
Megan
show.
Fox.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
And he's like, wait a minute, I know what
She's
we're talking.
hot as fuck in that show.
Okay, Andy, I know you and I had the same thought in the middle of that. We both thought hate it or love
Yeah.
it. Did you see what happened?
No.
So YouTuber Cletus McFarland, every single Instagram post
For the last probably year and a half.
at least a year and a half, puts the same song on
It's
every
50
single
Cent.
post.
50 Cent, hate it or love it.
Yes, on every single post.
Every fucking post.
To the point where everyone's like, "Can we change the song?" And everyone else is like, "No, screw
Oh yeah,
you, it's permanent."
There was I think he like did it a couple of times, and then he like somebody said, "Thank God you didn't put it," and then he's like, "Jokes on you,"
Yeah.
and he just drove it into the ground.
Did you see what happened?
No, I did not.
That
on
song.
him,
That song got removed from Instagram.
Oh.
So every one of his posts says audio unavailable on
No, how?
every single post.
How did it get?
It's just gone.
If I was Cletus, Cletus has
so-
pull in the world of like things.
He has to get in contact with 50 Cent now. That I need to buy this song and upload it to Instagram only. On the same day they got their new shirts in with Leroy with the new body on it that says "Hate it or love it" in text above it.
Oh,
The same day, like every one of his
didn't
posts
see
is now
that.
blank.
I'm sure
Did
Instagram is
that-
getting
did
really
that was
tired of
posted
paying
today
you
or
for
what?
that.
It was like yesterday or something.
I
I
didn't
think.
see that. That's crazy.
It's a video of him
Goddamn.
like sitting in the office or whatever, and he's like telling the guys. And we're just like, what?
Oh.
So every one of his posts now just says audio unavailable. It's like you put all your eggs in one basket, my guy.
God damn.
It was so funny because everyone's like, it was half the people hated it, half the people loved it.
Yeah.
which is the whole point.
And every time I was scrolling Instagram, before my eyes could register it, my ears heard it, and I knew what the fuck was happening.
Or
I'm like,
it's-
it's just a Cletus post.
or it's still muted and you can hear it in your head. You
Yeah.
know what it's gonna be. Click,
Just every fucking
and you have to click it to hear it to make sure. And now it's gone.
no.
Devastating loss for them.
That's absolutely insane.
I do have one more thing to talk about
no,
before
feel
we go
free.
to
I
Andy.
just,
Yeah, you're good.
I just like heard that. I'm like, I know he probably hasn't heard this because he didn't say anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh.
I did not. That's
Okay.
unfortunate.
It's so funny.
New Spirit Box song kicks ass. Shout
Was
out
it
Spirit
released today, or I knew
It
you
was
got it
released
early
today. Yeah, I get it
Okay,
early.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Nick's like,
Shout
yeah,
out to them for sending it to us.
Nick's like, yeah, I get stuff early. Whatever.
Yeah, no big deal.
Kicks ass.
Moderator privilege.
Nick leaking it on
I'm
a Pirate
seeing.
Bay.
I'm seeing Acacia Strain for free in Bloomington in
That's
May.
so sick.
Yeah.
And you're the new photographer for Counterparts.
Boundaries,
You're-
apparently.
Boundaries.
Oh, so, no, yeah, you're just
Yeah,
gonna be the, you are
like,
gonna
send
be
us
the.
a message if you want. I'm just like, holy fuck.
You could just be
Kinda.
the official fucking hard or what is it, metalcore? You'll just be the official metalcore fucking photographer because
Fuck it.
you you're in the Reddit enough, and everybody sort of knows you, or at least
Like,
you
basically,
or at least
yeah.
you'll still have the title of like I'm the Reddit moderator,
Yeah.
and I'm also going to be your photographer,
And you're living
and
rent-
they'll be like, okay, cool, here's a $20 ticket, fucking come to
Yeah.
our show.
And you're living rent free in some people's heads.
You are.
No,
What's on the
absolutely.
resume for a Reddit mod? You're like, that's about me.
Why they say you fuck me for?
What's everybody say fuck me for?
I've literally to the point where I'm about to fucking swear off fucking Reddit
Yeah,
That's fair, actually.
it's fair.
But
because people
but
are
the Yiddies.
Yes, Andy, what do you
No.
use
But
it
the
for?
Yiddies.
No,
People-
everyone hates it, but like they
people
still use
are
it.
so fucking
yeah,
stupid.
you have to
Yes.
deal with people like
on that
Nick.
fucking app, and it pisses me off. I go the only
I'm killing
time
Brian. Yes.
the only fucking time I honestly use Reddit is in a basic pet fucking emergency, and people are like, "Huh, never seen that before."
try
Better
turning it off
go
and
to
back
the
on
vet,
again?
and it's like, no
Oh, they're gonna
shit,
make memes about
dumbass.
it. Yeah.
yeah.
And it fucking pisses me off.
Every post just has memes underneath it now. Now they have pictures in the
Oh,
comments.
God,
They did
yeah.
the same when I put a picture of Benita with like that weird skin thing she had last year too.
Yeah.
Just
we
like
love that.
guys, I don't know if my
ridiculous.
rabbit that we just got 3 months ago was like has cancer or something.
And there's like, ha, rabbit.
yeah,
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
like, the only thing it's the best thing for it is like search your problem
Yeah.
on Google and then type the word Reddit after
Yes.
it.
Yep.
And some guy solved it 7 years ago.
Yep.
And it didn't break all the links like all the old forums
So
did.
speaking of that, funny enough, Tori,
How funny is
at
this?
work? It's pretty. I found
Okay.
Is it a long story
I-
that's short?
No, it's pretty short.
it's a short story. That's gonna
Tori
be long.
was like trying to Google something at work with I don't know, some check fucking came in, whatever.
Yep.
And the first, of course, search result that came up in Google was a Reddit post, and she tried to go to it, and it of course fucking blocked her.
Yeah.
And it was
She's
like,
not
man, I
signed
fuck
in.
Google shit on Reddit all the time. No, it blocked it because it's
Because
it's
the
blacklisted
internet.
server.
yeah, it's just taken.
Yeah,
it's
the
blocked
internet
on
at the job is
yeah.
off. Yeah.
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 Ever fired up on the phone?
I did.
Yeah.
I looked it up when she got home and told me. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, it
it was
does that.
7 years ago this was posted.
And it's the perfect step-by-step
Yep.
solution. You're like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of tech troubleshooting, I did some this week, and it's been
Yeah?
pissing me off.
Yeah, what's wrong with your shit?
So my house has very plush carpet.
Yes.
It's fantastic. Other than anytime it's cold, it builds static worse than anything I've ever seen before
Yeah,
in
it's
my
pretty
life.
bad.
Get a humidifier.
I think I have one built into my HVAC,
Yeah.
and it's still this bad. Anyway, it's
Yeah.
extremely static.
Yes.
I went to plug in my racing sim,
rig.
and when I plugged in my USB handbrake, it arced
Yeah.
and it fried the board that runs that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just enough where the board still
Well-
powers up and has a light on it and everything, but
But the
now
data's
Windows
gone.
can't recognize the device.
Hold on. Oh wait, did it arced when you plugged the cable into the handbrake, or from the handbrake to
From
your
the
PC?
handbrake to the computer,
hub.
there was an arc between my hub, which is powered and plugged into the wall.
Is there not just a?
No, there's not a no, because the board that it plugs, so it's a cable that plugs into a board.
Yes.
Then that cable's to my handbrake.
Yes.
That board
It's
is
an
still
encoder.
lit up.
Yeah.
It's still
I was
getting
just wondering if
power.
the arc affected more of the plug-in.
Nope, because I've tried many ports, many cables.
Okay.
It's-
Okay. You
yeah.
replaced the cable.
I've,
Okay.
I've troubleshot
yeah.
this all
'cause
week.
I was assuming like the arc it was closer than it was closer
It was
to
on
the end of the cable, so it would be
Yes.
the cable more
But
than anything.
here's
yeah,
what
no,
it
if is-
did. He
I fed high voltage.
to
Yeah.
the ground of the USB, which fried a capacitor on the board side.
On the
That's
little
why
mini
it can't
board.
read data anymore because
Yep.
it has no ground.
Yeah, so it just reads like this device cannot be recognized by
Yes,
Windows.
but it still has power. 'Cause
Yep.
that's fine.
There's an
yeah.
LED
So it has
on it that
power
lights up.
and
Yes,
data,
yes.
but it can't read it because there's no ground.
I think it literally just wiped the thing.
yeah.
Like it's just lost. I think.
Well, I mean, all that is a digital encoder. That's
it's
all
a
it is.
tiny little.
So
board.
what are you going to do to prevent this? Rip out your carpet?
No.
No, I talked to the company. I'm like, maybe
Yeah.
there's something. Maybe that just reflashed or something. They're like, oh, well, of course they're in Chinese, so it's a pain in the
A
ass.
ching ching chong.
Anytime I'm like able to troubleshoot it, they're asleep because they're on the other side of the goddamn
you gotta wait
planet.
till 5 o'clock in the morning
like-
to fucking message them.
I'm just like, I've done all the troubleshooting. What can I do? And they're like, have you tried a different cable? I'm like, God damn it, I've been through this already. I've played these games before.
Is there a way when you get the new one to
Clone
ground?
it?
No, to ground
No.
it.
Yeah, probably. Right now it's grounded through a piece of GoPro VHB tape, which is not grounding, so that's probably why it failed. But no, I went through all my troubleshooting. I'm like, it's like I spent like a day. I'm like, it's definitely fried.
Fair, yeah.
Talked to the company. They're like, oh, essentially, they're like, okay, we'll send you a replacement. I'm like, great. Cost me 15 cents.
Shit.
They
They're,
had
like,
they had to
handling?
make a physical order to make it go through. Cost me 15 cents. They sent me the order confirmation 5 times now.
Dope.
It's every day I get more order confirmations for this shipping.
I mean, it's better than not getting anything.
I'm not going to pop it up, but here.
You know what?
Order.
Speaking
It's like all week.
of not getting things. So
getting
I
no bitches?
ordered no.
Hey, yo.
I ordered
What's up? Young gravy.
a Sumitomo Ice Edge.
Did you order tires for your
I
race car?
ordered a tire. I'm gonna order them
Why?
one at a time.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah, that's
I
right.
get
Yeah.
to fucking
Just
don't have
order all
$400.
4 of them and pay
No.
with a firm for $13 for the next 10 years.
No.
Buy them off AliExpress. Clearly, all their stuff is quality.
The
So-
stuff's great. Just I fried all the electronics.
I ordered a single tire
Tire. Cool.
through Amazon.
Did you order? What size did you order? Did you order your factory size?
Yes, I ordered the factory size.
No, it's fine.
I mean, I can
saying-
fucking return it.
No, exactly. But I'm like you could go narrower and get a little bit more dig, or go wider and get more grip, or because there's no limit on
tire size as long as it's factory to
factory
the rim.
rim.
And it can't hit, and it can't rub.
It can, but it shouldn't.
Yeah. If it's aggressive, then they
Yes.
might say
So,
something.
of course,
It's the same tires that are on my Honda. Cool story.
Yeah,
he's,
sorry.
he's looking at his phone. I saw a text pop
No,
up.
my
and he
dad's
just-
texting
He
me.
just froze. He's like,
So,
he has a single core processor in his brain.
FedEx shipped it.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, if it's a tire,
Tire.
FedEx will not deliver it without a fucking signature.
What?
Yeah. Single tire, a $98 tire. They will not deliver to my fucking house without a goddamn signature.
I've never had that problem.
So
with tire.
then-
FedEx.
Because they just stick a
Fucking
they put
FedEx.
a sticker on it and just throw it outside.
No,
Yeah.
no, they put a sticker on my door. No notes, not marked up with fucking anything. It's a fucking barcode. Logged into downloaded the app, made an account, logged in. Go to hold it at a location. First of all, it wants to hold it at the Dollar General in town.
Oh, I said, but probably sent it back to Morton.
Well, yeah. So it's getting delivered. It's coming out of Morton, Illinois.
Yeah.
An hour away.
Yeah.
Just sometime.
When we have a fucking FedEx place in fucking
Yeah.
Peru.
Yeah.
That must just be a scam there.
So-
I've never
No,
seen
the
anything
one
come
in
and out
Peru
of
is
there.
almost useless. I swear to God.
I fucking hate FedEx just in
Yeah.
general. They're a bunch of fucking idiots.
UPS.
Yeah.
So-
I would have went through the shipping options on Amazon and made sure you didn't.
So
You can't do shipping options on
can't.
Amazon.
Yeah, you can.
You can't pick carriers.
no, you can't pick carriers.
It just says like one day
Yeah.
this that.
Oh.
I wish you could pick carriers.
I
That
was
would
just
be
saying, 'cause
amazing.
I've never looked
Seriously.
at. I look at the pricing, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's if
You're like, oh, it costs $2 to get here a day earlier. Like, I'll pay the $2.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Well, I have
Well,
Prime,
if
so
it was like, because like
I don't, and it still shows up a day early
Yeah.
every
Right.
time because it's the exact same shipping. Because the Prime
But-
trucks are going to be out either way, so don't
Yeah.
fucking buy Prime. There's
But
no
it's like
reason.
the same
So-
thing. It's like my work is a business address.
Yeah.
We don't have the post office delivering here.
Yeah.
So if I want to order anything off Amazon, I'm like, I can't ship it to work. Where I'm gonna drive to my parents' house, pick it up, and bring it to work with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just have it shipped to work. So yeah,
so
I feel your pain.
get through the app and everything. Of course, it wants to hold it at Dollar General. I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm not taking any chances of them losing it, giving it to the fucking wrong person. Just
How do they hold it at Dollar General?
I
I've never
don't
heard of that
fucking
before.
know.
Yeah.
That is a
Apparently
thing,
they
though.
do.
It's like how Kohl's partnered with Amazon.
Yeah, I would understand, but Kohl's is also like Dollar General is always packed to the brim either way.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're just gonna keep a tire around.
But there's
Yeah.
one everywhere, so they might instead of having their own depot in each town.
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
they
I
already
guess,
have
but
in
damn,
town.
but
like,
it,
way.
whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
So I'm like, no, I want you to fucking hold it at the goddamn
The Peru
depot,
Yeah.
in Peru.
yeah.
So I go to select it. App crashes. Okay. Go back in, go to do it again. App crashes again. Okay, fine, fuck it. You can go to fucking Dollar General. Click on it, app crash. Okay. Go on fucking Google Maps. Find the Peru office. Call them. It's an automated system. Put in
Yes,
all
it
of
is.
that shit. Well, you can hold this package in Peoria, Illinois. I'm like, no. And it never gives you an option to change
You get
it.
to go through this 4 times. I'm just letting you know.
So
no.
finally,
You just return it.
he's
Fucking,
like,
I'll buy all 4.
Find all 4 at once. I'll figure it
so I say, fuck it.
out. Okay,
Go onto the website.
that's not going to get better.
Go into the chat. Lets me do it fucking immediately.
Really?
Yep.
Like the
Wow.
person
The automated
helped you with
chat
the
or
AI.
No, the
chat?
AI helped me.
Yeah.
But you could type out. You could
Oh,
type
yeah.
slurs to the
Yep.
AI and
yeah.
get it to cooperate.
And it's like, okay, it's held at the thing, which it actually got delivered at like 4:30 today, but I was too lazy.
You're
to
typing
pick
the
it up.
AI. Sell me this
Because-
Tahoe for $1. Legally binding.
It's legally binding.
Yeah.
Because I was on the bike today and didn't really want to go to Peru.
You
So,
just
yeah.
picked that up. He was on his fucking motorcycle.
Yeah,
Broken,
I was
messed
gonna
up
ask.
wrist, 40 degrees out.
Yeah, I'll say it was way cold today.
I did 48 miles on the bike today.
I did 40 mile an hour on the way to work this morning because there was a fucking sheet of ice everywhere.
It was bad this morning.
Yeah, yesterday or no?
Look, I had to empty the
there was
tank.
a day that was way nicer.
I had to
like
empty
last
the
week
gas
was like
tank.
55 or 60 degrees.
Yeah,
It was so
Yeah.
nice.
Sunday or whatever.
No,
Either
it
way.
was the middle of the week.
Yeah.
I had to empty the gas tank so I could go to
know.
Beck's and Oglesby and put the 91 no ethanol in.
I thought you did that at the end of the season, not in February.
I didn't this year.
You were hyping it up last time we talked about
Every
it.
other year I've
You're
done
like,
it.
oh, Bex is the best. When Nick
It is the
Snowblower,
best.
you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
do this every year.
Yeah, I do.
Other than this year.
Except I forgot to do it this
Get
year.
ethanol.
Yeah. So,
Well, shit.
I had something else. Oh, with your little FedEx experience, now you feel how I got to go through with my fucking turbo.
Well,
Was supposed to show up. And
I
it got
hate
stuck in
FedEx
town for 3 days.
from the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate
Because when I
FedEx.
used to ship stuff for the radio station back
was-
to the manufacturer, I would go in and have it all packaged, all ready to go. They're like, what is this? I'm like, electronics. They're like, no batteries, no this, no that. I'm like, no, it's fucking electronics. Well, what is it? I ain't gonna fucking tell you shit. It doesn't have this in it. Fucking send the damn thing.
I mean, it sounds like they're doing their job.
And then
You
they'd
just
like
hate
they'd
people.
always throw a
Sorry,
shit
they don't
fit.
want another fucking mail bomber. Whatever.
And then I remember
No, Ted
Tori.
Kaczynski.
Oh, what a
Letter
hero.
bombs.
Tori went in there to return some of JT's tires, and this was kind of when COVID.
See,
was
I
the
just go to a
tires.
tire shop and they're always right. And if it's ever wrong, they deal with it.
Well,
Speaking of that,
Just
what do
throwing
you
this
do
out
for
there.
Tires.
I would not buy on. I would never buy tires online. There's no way.
Speaking of tires, where do you guys go to get yours?
Amazon.
King Tire.
Amazon.
All right,
In
you're gonna have
Peru.
to go
They are probably cheaper than Amazon.
King Tire or Amazon, depending
Yeah.
on what
Okay.
tires I'm getting.
Because I have to get new tires for the Fusion. I found
just
ones I-
fucking-
Pilot Sport 4S. Get sticky.
Order.
not for a mid-trim.
Put
Fusion.
all 100 or 200 horsepower to the
Or-
ground.
What
It's
else you
not
could
200.
I don't
do
know. I was gonna say 130. I
is
thought that was wrong.
and I can give you the name of the seller. It's on eBay. They do
Ling
used
Long.
tires, and they're like actually like certified and
nice
like have
car.
a
You should probably
warranty.
put
and
this-
I'm
stuff.
not
Tires
going to do
on.
that on my daily
Oh,
driver.
okay.
Continental Extreme Contact.
I'm getting Continentals.
Get whatever
But-
tires I have on the Fiesta. You should get those. They're honestly pretty good.
I do like a good
I'm not-
Michelin Pilot Sports.
I'm not spending Michelin money. I don't
Not for
expect him to
mid-trim
either.
Fusion. I'm not either.
I don't
Not
even
buy 'em on
Not
fucking
when you want to
eBay.
trade it in next month.
Huh?
Not when you want to trade it in every other month.
Yeah.
It's only if a newer, cooler Miata comes out.
So, no, I'll probably still stick to an ND.
That's also fair.
So for the price of them like balancing it and all that shit,
It's like
with
15 a
shimmer, it
tire.
comes out to like $1,100.
No.
How much?
Cool.
Wait, how much per tire?
That's like
For
that's
a
like two-
regular car
That's
tire,
like $250 a
fuck no.
tire.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Hell no.
I will. Yeah, I'm gonna call around, but I
Yeah,
I
no.
saw that price too.
King
I'm like,
Tire.
It depends on the tire you're getting.
Yeah, it does.
Continental True Contact Tour 54s, $190 per tire.
That sounds like what I have on my
Holy
car.
shit.
There's something. they're
$200
Continental
a
something.
tire. Go fuck yourself.
For tires that aren't Ironman Ling Long off roads or whatever you have.
No, 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 no.
But
no.
I'm telling you,
For
go to King. There
a-
will be at least
That's
$50
what
less
I'll
a
do.
tire.
good
Minimum.
tire,
This tire rack.
like max ish, should be like $150.
That's not
oh
true.
god, yeah.
That's
Tire
not true
rack
at
has
all.
it for $130 per
It
tire.
Yeah.
it depends
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
telling
size
you,
of your
King
tire.
Tire will beat that
Well, that
also.
too.
King Tire will beat every single online price on
For
every
an
tire
average
ever.
daily driver tire,
No.
150 max.
Yeah, that's not how that works. For a car you don't care about 150 max.
Yeah.
For
No, no.
like
For my
Brother, I
shit box,
originally
I
wanted-
paid like $80 a tire.
I
Yes.
originally wanted these.
Oh,
and these
Pirelli
are like
P7s.
172.
Ooh, Pirellis
yeah,
are nice.
those are probably fine. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do
Pirelli
like
is what
it.
Ford puts factory on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Okay, the only problem with King Tires, they are so fucking busy. You cannot price shop. You have to know what tire you want. You say order
I
me
do.
4 of these. What price it?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's the problem. It's like I look for my truck. I'm like, I want I'm looking at 5 different tires.
Yeah.
2 of them are the same brand.
But you can't walk in. What's the price on this?
Yeah,
What's the price?
No,
'Cause
they are. It's such a fucking hassle for them.
There's already
Yeah.
2 people in line behind you.
Yeah.
Yep.
once
So
you're
it's
in
it's
there.
a I'm coming in with this, or maybe you compare 2.
Yeah.
At
I want
most,
this
and that's
or
about it.
this. What does it
Yeah.
cost?
Right. Yeah,
But yeah.
no, but they are absolutely dirt cheap every time.
Yeah, you can like price shop tire rack, all that stuff, and be like, okay, this is
Yeah, get
This is
yourself
about what I'll
ballparked.
expect. They'll
Yep.
still be cheap.
And like they balance it and all that
Oh, yeah.
shit too.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
They will be very high on PSI. They are.
Yep.
That is
That's
the
only on
worst.
truck tires.
Okay.
Well-
on car tires they're like 40 pounds or less. Truck tires.
Well,
are
that's what my Fusion has to be
100.
at.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Every tire I've pretty much ever brought them has been like 60 PSI.
But you always bring them a 35 on a 15. Or
I know
whatever.
every fucking Crown Vic and everything,
That's-
trailer
that's
tires.
still
and
a
shit.
truck
It's like,
tire, to be
Jesus,
fair.
I know, but still, it's like,
Yeah.
god damn, dude, 60 is a little high.
It's seated. It ain't
Fuck,
leaking.
you know it's seated.
It ain't leaking.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah.
But yeah, no, that's find the right tire. But yeah,
Go to fucking King.
whatever I have on the Fiesta are pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a Continental like True Contact or something. It's somewhere
Yeah.
in that kind of realm.
Yeah.
It's an all season ish. It's
Iron
a
Head.
stick
As I
baby
said, I would
all
like to
season.
stick to all seasons. I don't want to.
No, you don't want to sacrifice
summer winter bullshit on a Fusion.
Yeah, 2 sets of wheels.
When I get a Miata, I
If
would
you got
do
an
that.
all-wheel drive Sport Fusion, were they all-wheel drive?
No,
Fusions were, yeah.
The Fusion Sport?
they
Oh.
were, but
Yeah.
yeah, the
Okay.
Sport was. You could get it
Yeah.
on the other
Yeah,
trip.
yours isn't. I know that.
Yeah.
But damn, it's no Taurus show, but it'll.
If I wanted all-wheel drive, I had to get the non-eco boost.
Ooh, yeah, not a trade-off I'd take. You're right. You picked the right option.
Considering the 2-liter naturally aspirated made less power than my 1.5 turbo.
Less power, worse mileage. We're not eco boosting.
No, they were the same gas mileage. too.
That's what they say on paper.
Yeah. I'll be honest, the EcoBoost with all-wheel drive, my buddy Dom's car.
Oh, I'm sure it's shit.
It's
yeah.
he claims 20, and we were doing math, and I'm like, this is
buddy.
so bad. Like,
Your
there's
math
no
is so
way.
fucked.
No. Like I think he's getting 16. I swear to God.
The computers
Has to
in the
be.
EcoBoost, you can adjust them
Yeah.
to make them realistic.
yeah.
Because they don't know exactly.
But no,
how
like we
much
were
fuel
talking.
you're
We were
using.
talking. He's like, yeah, I paid like $5 a gallon of gas. I'm like, I've never paid $5 a gallon of gas for 87.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this was 2020 and shit. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have walked inside and yelled at the manager. There's
Oh, yeah.
no way I would have done that.
Sure.
Diesel, yes, I've paid over $5 a gallon.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm like, there's no fucking way. And he's like, no, I swear to God. And he like pulled up a Snapchat. The Snapchat he showed me was like 465 or something. I'm
Yeah,
like,
where
that
the
is
fuck
high,
was
but holy
he?
fuck.
Doing something.
I think he was in like Tonica Casey's and shit. This was in
Holy
2022.
shit.
But either way, I'm like, this is wild. Whatever.
someday.
we were
Not
talking
around
about it
here.
and shit. We were talking about it, shit. And I'm like, okay, like I'm really, whatever. We were just bullshitting about it, but we were literally just talking about this. He's like, yeah, I get 20 miles a gallon. I'm like, I get that in my Subaru too.
Yeah.
And like we were just kind of comparing back and forth. I'm like, I'm like, first off, it sucks you only get 20 miles a gallon in the compact SUV that's
Right.
EcoBoost,
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, wow, it was a
You
wild
Wait,
comparison.
what does he drive?
It's a titanium Fusion.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
EcoBoost all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But you
But
gotta
yeah,
start running the
he
numbers
gets
and-
20. But he says he drives like an asshole. I'm like, yeah, I ring out my fucking Subaru too, brother. Like, I promise.
Well, speaking of
Yeah.
putting diesel and stuff and ringing out your things, what did you guys do over the weekend? Because I think you guys took a little roadie trip.
Yeah. We're not going to go through the pictures because I'll have nothing to talk about next week, so we can just wait. I sent you a couple pictures.
Yeah, so you sent a handful
We'll
of
just-
pictures.
Yeah.
All right.
No, me and Nick drove to, when the fuck did we leave? Sunday? Yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday at 8 a.m.? Well, almost. We had
I
to,
got to your house at 8.
Yeah, we had to go pick up my truck, and then all of a sudden the HVAC didn't work, and the radio knob didn't work
In your truck?
in my truck.
Oh.
And what else was there?
The windows would not
windows
roll
would
down.
not roll down.
What the fuck?
The whole everything's dead.
Everything was like stuck on what you last
Body
had it at.
control module issue.
No,
no.
no.
You'll be amazed.
Okay.
Had to Google it because literally had no. I'm like everything
Hold on.
worked.
Wait a minute. Was this a first fix on Google fix?
Yeah.
For search, yes.
Yeah.
First
Or
search
I
result
had Nick do it.
fix.
I'm like, I'm gonna like fuck with some shit anyway. Oh, I had to do
You
something
had to
else
get
either
stuff
way,
in the
yeah.
garage, and I said,
Yeah.
I'll see what I can find on Google.
Yeah, and he literally was the first one apparently.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty common thing to happen, I suppose.
Sort of.
On Super Duty.
It only when you're in my situation. So
yeah.
took the bed off. I took my bed off, drove the truck out. I had it on the cherry pick here, hanging still. Grabbed the Subaru with my trailer, back the trailer in, put the bed on.
Sure.
Drove the trailer out.
Gotcha.
Bed's out of the way now. Bring the truck back in to take the bumper off and all the other little shit, whatever. I eventually then brought the bed back in to take all the harnesses off the bed, whatever.
Sure.
Well, the bumper still had the harness on and everything. Took the bumper off, zip tied the new lights on, did all this, whatever. Didn't notice it. So I had driven it and everything still worked when I pulled the truck all out with the bed off.
Sure.
Yeah.
The bumper harness, however, if you unplug it, it stops everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because
in-
I
in
bet
the-
there's a control module
In the
the back
body
of that.
control module.
Well,
Or like a
the module is before the harness. The harness
Right.
comes back to
Yes.
just a
But
plug.
it's detecting that nothing is connected to it, and it's angry because everything's all
fair,
fancy
but
now.
the only thing I did was plug in the harness. Did not plug in
and
the
it fixes it completely.
Well, yes, but it wasn't the taillights. The taillights I still did not have plugged
know.
in. The only thing I had plugged in was the like Harbor Freight fucking
The
trailer light
lights.
plug. plugs in.
$20.
But yeah.
It's
it just had to finish like its own circuit. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
$20.
But it's crazy how much it shut off for that.
Yeah.
Because it's all controlled
Yes.
from it all comes back to a module, and if something's out of line, it's like, okay, pause everything.
Yep. Stop.
Yeah, it
Before
was very
20
angry.
Because if
20
one thing shorts, it fries the whole module.
Yeah.
$20. It was because since you had that length of wire unplugged, the
The
body
resistance.
control module was reading a lower resistance than what it was used to. So the body control module is thinking, holy fuck, I'm going to start a goddamn electrical fire, shut everything down.
It is unbelievable how smart these computers are and how bad they piss you off.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Fair.
fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
But yeah, Nick searched it. He's like, literally same guy was going in for a flatbed, took all of his harnesses off, and is like, what the fuck happened? And
plug's
I'm like, yeah, I have a
resistor
2.5
in.
hour drive. I'd like fucking HVAC. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You just crack the window a little bit. It's all right.
It didn't
Couldn't
work. The
crack the
windows didn't
window.
work.
Kick the door.
Literally, I was like, God damn, like this is gonna fucking suck. It was
Damn.
cold that morning. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is gonna fucking.
Did the
suck.
sunroof work?
I didn't drive.
No.
Nor do I need it to. I need to pull the
I
fuse,
know.
honestly. but
You're
yeah.
like, I hope it doesn't.
yeah.
Because the first trick I tried doing, like when
Oh,
your
the
sync
the
fucked
yes.
up, yeah,
the,
because
the reset on the dash.
You hold power and fast
and
forward.
skip,
Yep,
because
yep.
the Fusion loves fucking doing that.
Yeah, I had to do it like one time in my truck ever.
Yeah,
but that
it's
was it.
rare, but yes, it does
Yeah.
happen.
Well, and yours is different because you have the CD player. If
Yeah.
you have a CD player, it's a whole fucking different combo.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course it is.
Whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, either way. But yeah, so like, yeah, figure that out. We're like, all right, we're good now. Like,
okay,
yeah.
it's fixed.
whatever. Yeah. So wasn't taking the bed off and stuff wasn't too bad.
All the bolts came out. You had the right
No.
sizes.
No.
Oh, sick. So what happened with that then?
So I did watch a hack on YouTube.
oh no.
The
Were you
old-
watching
the old-
yourself or what?
The old shade tree fucking mechanics, like, all right, y'all know the star bits or the it's the
star
extruded
bits.
the extruded Torx bolts. That's what the bed bolts are for the truck, the new
Sure.
trucks.
Yep.
I'm like, yes, cool. I went out and bought them.
You want the
Okay.
correct one.
Yes, it's a E24.
Of course it is.
I had it. It
EJ
came in the pack. It was the biggest one I had. Yeah, cool. It's a 1/2-inch drive. I have my big impact. Whatever. Put it on the fucking bolt and it doesn't work. I also had to strip all the bed liner off all the bolt heads.
Yes.
What do you mean it didn't?
I don't fucking know.
Like it didn't
Ford
fit
has
in
their
there?
Ford has their own extruded
Oh,
Torx 24 millimeter.
Yeah.
Right.
The regular set you buy from the store doesn't fucking
work.
fit it. I'm like,
Okay, so it's like a specialty bit then. It's like what
it
fucking
shouldn't
happened.
have to be.
Nintendo.
It
Extruded
shouldn't.
Torx
It
are
shouldn't.
weird and they should be their own. They are their own thing. You shouldn't have to fucking specify it.
They should just be
I should not have to
Torx.
buy a $20 socket from Ford to take my fucking bed off.
That doesn't fit anyway.
Either way, the
So it
shade
didn't
tree
fit?
mechanic. Yeah, the shade tree mechanic on YouTube luckily said, yeah, if you don't have the socket, you grab a 20 millimeter, which is a weird size to own anyway. But I had one. I specific. They did not come in any of the kits I bought. I had to go. I bought it from Menards because it's a Masterforce brand. I'm like, I bought it just because I'm like, God forbid if I ever run into this.
Sure. Yeah.
20 millimeter fits on it and grabs just enough. I was
Strange.
able to get 6 of the 8 bolts out.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
The other ones, it's just like clips onto the frame, like captured nut, and it clips onto the frame to stay there.
Sure.
Well, 2 of them fucking spun the steel out of the way because it's fucking
Yep.
paper thin steel.
course.
So they started to spin. I'm like, cool,
That's up.
whatever. Cut the bolt heads off, galvanized steel. I'm fucking high in my garage.
High and your lungs are dying.
Rip the bed off. We're good. Fucking set the bed outside.
Open the door.
Bring the truck back in. I'm like, cool. Now I have a 4-inch long bolt sticking out of my frame. I need to get out. The problem is it sticks down into the frame 3 inches, and you can the gap in the frame where it slides into place is only an inch tall. So I have to make this only the 1 inch tall.
Because your frame is not C channel, it's boxed.
Yes, but it is like there's a little dip in it where you slide that little piece in. Well, problem is now the bottom of the bolt is still sticking through the frame 2 inches, so it will not come out the 1 inch hole. So even if I cut the top of the bolt off, the 4 inches that are sticking up, I still have to get the bottom out.
Oh no. So you
Cool.
cut the frame in half.
Get
I was
fucked.
thinking about it.
You're like, if I just cut one
No,
square.
I had to fucking break out the torch on a 2017 F350. and fucking
Next to your fuel tank.
Yeah, next to the fuel
Next
tank.
to your 50 gallons of diesel
yeah.
fuel.
Torch the bottom of the fucking bolt off.
I guess a torch would set off diesel fuel, wouldn't it?
In a 50-gallon container.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm
eventually.
pretty fucking good with a torch. I've got many 100 hours with a torch. So
Humble brag much.
it's just, I hate the fact that I have to use it, but I did. It's the only, I use.
Well, if your truck wasn't aluminum, it would
Yeah.
fall apart whenever you get in an accident.
Yeah, no, fucking. The frame was beautiful. There's not even a single mark on the frame.
We didn't even undercoat this truck.
I was thinking about doing
I
it,
know.
but yeah.
We did your 6-liter.
Yeah. But
One of the cans was brown for some reason.
yeah.
It was
The
weird.
whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, so cut the bottom of the torch. Yeah, like I only had the two I had to do. So cut the bottom of the bolts off, cut the top off, fucking air hammer the fucker out of the slit. Got it on the frame, magneted all the cold, not like ex molten fucking steel out of the frame.
Slag.
Yeah. Got that done. Yeah. And then after that I proceeded to take the bumper off and fuck everything up. I'm like, neat. But yeah, when we went Sunday, figured out the harness, fucking drove up there.
Yeah.
Washed the frame out. There was a lot of shit in the
Because
frame.
they probably picked
sure.
up a lot of salt and stuff on the way up there, or no?
No, just in general, like just dust
Yeah.
and shit over the years. Like I'm like, there's so many access holes on the inside of the frame that you can't get to with the bed on, and like the fuel filter hat on the fuel tank. Sure. Like that was all covered. I'm like, I'm so excited to clean all this now. And like before I get the new bed on and everything, it's all gonna be nice and clean.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, so
Drove
that was
your
nice.
bougie ass rental up there too.
It's pretty
pretty
a
fucking
decent-
nice.
Dominic likes it. My dog loves it. Nick
Well,
was very impressed with the infotainment. I feel like.
Yeah, actually.
Besides
it's
the very cheap feeling of the steering wheel,
Toyota.
it's all pretty good.
It's a
Speaking of the
Toyota,
infotainment, the Bluetooth on this rental is so strong that it kept kicking my phone
Yeah.
off.
Oh, does
That's
that
in the
Picking
car
his phone up?
Yeah.
to his phone.
That's-
Oh,
when my
shit.
car,
like
that's
two
not-
car lengths ahead
That's
of me.
not that
Damn.
special.
no, I know it's just like it's fucking aggressive
Because my
Yeah.
dad's truck has a wireless Android Auto.
Oh,
Yeah.
If I drive near
Yeah, so
it,
does-
it'll
Yeah.
unpair it from my car that it's plugged into
fucking
and jump to the
yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
I had
Yep.
to literally like turn off wireless Android Auto on my phone.
Yeah.
Because it would grab it from 100 feet away. 200
Yeah,
feet
this
away
was
easily.
probably at least 100.
Yeah.
Because like I'm inside my parents' house and the car is idling out in the street. I'm probably 80 feet away from
It's
it, and
wild.
I'm playing music out there. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
You're like,
dude!
why can't they
chill."
hear my I'm trying to watch reels on the toilet.
Yeah,
Why
it's-
isn't my
oh,
phone
it's
working?
nuts. Yeah.
And then when we were driving, I just put my phone somewhere over there and went to grab it when we made the first stop at the gas station.
Nick, please the mic.
Fuck.
Yeah.
When we made the first stop at the gas station, I had my phone somewhere in the car, and I grabbed it. I'm like, why the fuck is it hot? And there's a wireless
It's been
charger.
charged.
I forgot you told me about it. I'm like,
Yes,
oh,
it is a nice little wireless charger.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know my Raycon earbuds were wireless too. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wonder if it'll charge. I set it on there, and so like every break at work, I just fucking bump it
throw
on
'em on there
I'm
and
like,
let 'em
this is
charge.
fucking awesome.
I'll take a little bump.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes. It's 15 for 9:30 and a half hour at noon. So we're like, yeah, fucking charge
charge
them
case back
fuckers up because I always forget to charge them. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
very nice having a wireless charging pad for just
yeah,
in-
to throw
I get
stuff
it
on.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wireless charging is so convenient.
It is pretty
Yeah.
nice.
That's
yeah.
why, like, all day at work, I'll set my phone on its pad.
Yeah.
All day.
Well, then you're never more than 100 feet away from your fucking
Correct.
phone too.
yeah,
so
I don't
you
need to carry it with me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
welding and cutting stuff, so it'll just get fucked up in my pocket.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
even better
And-
to leave it there.
It's 45 watts. I put my phone on there, and it was saying super fast charger.
Wireless?
Yeah.
What?
That's kind of
Yeah.
surprising.
It shouldn't be. Your phone should only charge 15 watts wirelessly.
It said super.
It shouldn't say super. It shouldn't be fast. I don't.
Well,
I don't think.
2025 Toyota. They supercharged the charger.
I don't think the Samsung is allowed to do more than 15 watts fast
Interesting.
charging.
Unless
maybe,
Well,
my
it does-
iPhone was confused.
maybe
but-
it is.
One
but-
of the times I set my Raycon on there, it said like high capacity charging not available on this
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah.
Like I don't remember what it was.
I'm sure it's
exactly,
a
but yeah.
high power charger.
But yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fucking.
I
worked
didn't think
pretty
the
good.
phones could do super fast wireless. I don't think it's a thing. Maybe it is.
don't
I know it'll do fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Either way, yeah. it's
Toyota didn't recognize your game.
Fucking.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's
No,
a decent
It's
little car.
a decent car.
I don't want to spend $40,000 on anything that plain and simple,
It's
but
not 40,000 though. We looked
Well,
this up.
It's like 30.
35
less.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
His trim, it was like 26.
Or
That's
a
not
fucking-
bad.
Dom likes my car so much he found one at Bill Walsh in Ottawa.
It's probably got options then and like leather.
Yeah, fair.
Having met Dom, it's probably
You
it's probably a
can-
lot nicer.
You can get
thought it said
leather in your
XLE.
trim. You gotta get the cold
XSE,
weather package.
which is probably like $4
Oh,
grand
it's
extra.
it's base model sport or like mid tier sport.
Yeah.
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 There's LE, SE, XLE, and XSE.
This
Don't
is
forget about
XLE.
GR.
Yeah.
Well,
Get
yeah,
the
there's
GR Corolla.
but-
Oh, yeah,
70 grand.
Yeah,
for a
if I
three-cylinder.
needed a hybrid, I would consider that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But overall, so you got to Dubuque, Iowa to drop your truck
Yes.
off?
Yep.
Yep. Dropped it off. Looked at my truck bed. We took. I'm just gonna wait to show those pictures because
Yeah, we'll do
nothing.
You'll have it back.
We'll
in
get
the-
The
better
only other
pictures
picture
when
I'll
it's
have next
back.
week is just the picture of it on the
You have
truck.
the
I'm like,
picture of it
whatever.
done.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so
sure.
I'll just wait. But yeah,
Fair
like walked out in the fucking lot. I'm like, this is the only one that will fit my truck. It's got to be this one.
Yeah, we were
Fucking-
fucking around with it, getting pictures. It's,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
You
What
went
color?
Did you scratch it?
Black.
No.
Nice.
They're all black.
You go out there and scratch your name into it. And you're like, hey, that's not yours. You're like,
No, well, it
fuck.
sucked because we were walking around. I'm like, this has nothing I read or looked at online explains all the options it has. We'll go into this next week.
Sure.
But yeah,
Because
it's
next
like,
week you'll
Jesus
just
Christ.
have it, so yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, theoretically, you're going to go pick it up tomorrow.
Theoretically,
As long as somebody is free.
Sorry.
he's not.
Nick's not.
Nah.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
yeah. By the time you all hear this, I
We're-
either
we're
will
down a
have
guy,
or not
so-
picked it up.
Is there an Enterprise in Dubuque?
I thought about that.
You just
But
drive
then
the car
then I
there?
don't have it for carding, and I also want to drive it until Monday and then give it back Monday. Or
Well,
Tuesday.
yeah, but
So-
I say it's like if nobody's available, could you drop your car off there?
What time do you
Probably-
want to leave
probably.
tomorrow?
Like noon?
Oh, I ain't gonna fucking.
No, I can leave by 2.
At the
I have a-
latest?
2 at the latest.
I have a doctor's appointment in Ottawa at 2:15.
Then why'd you even ask?
Yeah.
Well, because I was just asking.
Okay, I thought you were trying to like go with. I'm like, you're like, oh, I have a doctor's.
Yeah, no, I
appointment
need
in the middle
to
of the
pretty
day.
much need to be leaving here by 2 because it's 2.5 hours. It'll put us there about 4:30, and they close at 5.
Yeah.
They're not open on Saturday.
Not me.
Yeah.
So
Somebody with a free Friday.
yeah, I gotta find that.
Yeah.
So
You just drive the rental car there and drop it off.
I thought about that. I really did.
it's really not the worst option.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
like I'm sure you'd like to have it for the whole time until
Yeah.
the truck's done and
Yeah,
back. or
till they
whatever, but-
cash my check. I have a couple days into next week before they do. I'm assuming so. Yeah, but until the money from State Farm is
Yeah, until it's
paid
done.
out.
Done.
Then
Yeah.
no. Oh, that was cool too.
Oh.
They paid me. So I got the confirmation of payment through State Farm.
Yeah.
The other person also had State Farm, so it went pretty easy.
Right.
It was 2.5 weeks from when I cashed the check. Yeah, cashed it yesterday technically, but only because they called me. My mom went to do it in person. I signed it myself. What I didn't realize is on the check, I didn't look at it hard enough. I just signed it because I'm like,
You're
yeah,
really
I want
good
the
at
money.
not thoroughly inspecting things.
Well, it was made out to me and a credit union, Financial Plus. No, I don't bank with Financial Plus.
Not even like a little.
No,
bit.
I have
State
no.
Farm does.
No,
No.
I'm assuming what happened is they fucked up whose loans were through who, and I got his bank.
Yeah, the other person.
I go through SOCU. SOCU is not on the check. I have no way to cash this check. It's void. It's junk.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm picking this up on Friday. I need the fucking money.
Yeah.
So I can't
Money.
wait. I can't wait another 3 days for a check to ship. I need it electronic now.
Yeah, because the company I'm picking up from wants the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know about this.
Somebody's in a pickle.
We got on the phone, and I fucking had about an hour-long fucking phone call with people, and finally got to this nice lady named India who works for State Farm customer
Who
service.
definitely works in the U.S.
She actually is. I think
Okay.
she was just darker complexion, but nice lady. And she knew exactly what to do. The only thing she had to double check was how to basically how to find my information. I'm like, my agent. When I called my agent originally, I said I do not bank with them. They said no. It says that you have a loan through the right bank. I'm like, yes, I do. So they're like, so I don't know where this Financial Plus I'm from. I'm like, neither do I, and now I can't catch the check.
Yeah, you're like, well,
And
luckily
I
it's-
kind of need it now.
Yeah, lucky it's your turn to figure it out because
Yeah.
I already
Yeah.
did my part.
This is
So-
why I love having a personal relationship with my insurance guy, because I just
I'll say,
text him
my-
and be
well,
like,
my
"Hey,
agent-
man, this is fucked up. Can you fix it?" He's like,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, my
you."
agent, they knew who to call. The woman I dealt with, besides, she had to talk to her boss and be like, something went wrong here. How do we get it? And I told them, like, I don't even want a paper check anymore because now I need it fast. Can we do it electronically like I passed on before? Because I wanted the paper check to make sure it went into my bank account.
Right.
Turns out,
it wouldn't have.
yeah, it turns,
got
I don't
fucked
even know what would
anyway.
happen if I direct deposited it before. But
Probably just nothing.
well, because they also said, like, I have a legal obligation to tell my bank if they ask about the damage of the car.
Sure.
Like, if they ask, I'm like, yeah, I will do that. That's fine. But they're like, yeah, like, you either have to say it or we have to pay the payment with both of your names on, essentially. I'm like,
Right.
that's fine.
This would be a pretty.
I'm like, I'm not going to lie. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. But, like, They probably won't ask, and also I need the money now. So
I'd
like
say,
we got to
yeah,
do something here.
We never asked.
Yeah, exactly.
Till your bank says like, oh no, we want it repaired with only factory parts. You're like, a little late for that.
Yep,
Yeah.
too late.
Like, well,
Snooze, you
Well, I
lose.
kind of thought about it too. I'm like, ideally, my frame was never fucked up. This bed is worth technically $11,000.
right.
I could just turn around and sell it and ask for that, like sell my truck plus 11,000 because I'm
Right.
nothing out of pocket. Or
Yeah.
$700, whatever. Actually,
And the drive
less than
and
that
back.
because I sold my hitch and I'm selling my taillight,
Right.
which are the two
The two most valuable things that you
valuable
broke, that you
things
didn't
off
break.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, theoretically, they could be like, well, we want it repaired factory since we are the loan holder. And you're like, yeah, it's too late.
Yeah.
So hope you're happy.
Scoreboard.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh well.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission.
I owe my fucking whole life to SOCU. It's fine.
Yeah, they could call their
Like,
debt
I don't
and you're
care.
screwed, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
It's
But-
okay.
So you're going to go pick that up tomorrow is the plan.
Is the plan? Yes.
Are you
So,
excited?
yes. Now that it's this
Yeah.
close, I'm pretty fucking excited.
Yeah. At first,
Seeing
you're
it,
like, oh, it'd be
seeing it in
nice.
person, I was like, "Wow, this is way nicer than I thought." Honestly, I thought
Yeah.
I was getting pretty bare bones, just whatever. I like it,
But
a
it
lot.
wasn't $32,000.
Yes, no, it's there
For
is
the
a
fiberglass.
middle tier of like
Yeah,
shit
holy
flatbed,
fuck.
And
nice
it's-
thing with boxes, and then $32,000 paint corrected auto
Sweet.
lock, whatever the fuck. Yeah, there is a
Sweet.
middle ground.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, so but yeah, I'm sure we'll talk about this.
Say we
next
can go
week,
through all your
so.
pictures and stuff next
Yeah,
week when
yeah,
you have
yeah.
it back.
I do have other pictures I want to talk about because I did have
Say, you've-
ideas about what to do. Which me and you talked about this. I found some reference
Okay.
You
pictures.
guys have like 4 pictures.
Just of the
whatever.
house. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yes, we were talking. about
So I live on a hillside. Like the garage is on a hillside.
Yep.
I have no basement under the current. The basement is the main floor of the garage. I have upstairs apartment of
Yep.
what's there now.
Right.
My thought, since I bought this place, I'm like, if I ever do another addition to this, I will do
To the garage?
To the garage.
Okay.
I'll do one extra big working bay. So a 20-foot wide, 34-foot
Yeah.
deep.
Sure.
And then all like the rest is just cold storage. Because right now it's all one. I have
Yeah.
to work where everything else is stored.
Yeah.
Sure.
If I do an extra big bay, have a working bay, have an actual like solid 2-post lift that I don't.
Have enough ceiling height to put a lift in.
Yes,
Okay.
everything like that.
Right.
And I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, that's a good garage. I'm like, okay, that'll be fine. And I'm also like, wouldn't hurt to build a house, even if it's something small like 600 or 800 square foot, whatever. Just
Something that isn't in the upstairs of your
Yeah.
garage.
yeah, something. I don't have a living room, so I definitely want a living room, and I would like another bedroom because I'll have the one upstairs in the garage, and that'll never leave, and that's probably always going to stay my office, just with the computer and everything. But would like a area to hang out.
Sure.
So I'm like, yeah, ideally I need like another 600 to 800 square foot is plenty on top of the 4 I already have. I'm like thinking about it the one day. I'm like, I want a walkout basement. I already have the garage. I kind of want to build an addition.
You already have a hill.
I already have a hill. So ideally, it's just going to be not where. Scroll to the next picture. There's one with like a up top terrace. This one. So see how like the lower area is kind of recessed out, and the upstairs is kind of back like, on what the hill would be.
Yeah.
This
I was
is my
gonna say,
thought.
It's a
that's-
stepped house.
Yes.
Yeah, because
yes.
that's you got a pretty decent sized hill. So like doing a 1-story basement, which is
Well,
common,
ideally-
you would you're only going to be about 3/4 of the way down that hill, and then you're going to have more hill, and then the landing where the ravine is and everything. So it'd be a little weird.
But yeah, so this, like looking at this, I'm like, okay, it's not like it's pretty close to what I would do because
Yeah.
it would just be on the top side of the hill would just be the shop area, and then it'd just be open roof of what's down below. But like the biggest part of what any house I would have to do is either a slab foundation, which would be $20,000, or a basement foundation, which would be probably closer to 40. It's like, or I just make the foundation the house. Just it's just a foundation, put a roof over top of it. It's stepped like this. So you have the addition for the garage up on the top, on the high part.
So
It's a bunker.
Yeah, I was about to say. So you're more talking like an underground home.
Essentially, yeah.
Kind of.
Which naturally heats and cools way better.
To a
It's
point.
insulated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the ground.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
insulated.
it's ground in concrete, and then you just have your, whatever to heat and cool it.
Right.
And it'd be about 600 square feet, maybe 800 if I'm feeling frisky, with a walkout basement, so I have a nice porch patio area, looks off into my ravine, whatever. But ideally, it's just using the $40,000 that I have to pour, use a
Instead of
foundation.
pouring a
Yeah,
foundation.
Instead of building a house on top of that, I just make
You're
that the
using it
house.
a little bit more.
And then it's all one structure instead of having two separate ones. And then with this, just kind of redo the plumbing, we'll call it, and actually put that in the construction loan.
Yep.
But I'm like,
get a single construction loan for this
for
project.
all of the things, all of the parts of it,
and that'll tie the two together and whatever. Yeah,
it's one structure. I don't have to
Right.
deal with two. I don't have to walk from house to garage or whatever.
Sure, it'll be separate panels and stuff for each half, but it'll be one continuous structure.
Yes, So that was my thought. I'm like, because when we were going out to Iowa, every fucking house on the way out to Dubuque is a built into the hillside, either garage on the bottom half or basement on the bottom half. You know, they're all built in the hillside. I'm like,
But you want to build it upside down.
Kinda,
Put the garage on the top half, which having a lift over top of your house, you're gonna have to have some posts that run.
It's not going to be. It's not going to be on
not gonna
top.
be
It's going to be
underneath.
offset.
Yeah, it's not
It's
going to be.
It's going to be a
here's-
literal stair step.
Yeah. Here's the
bottom
garage, and then here's his house.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, but it's like you're already digging this space. You could go underneath it.
You could, but you don't want
Well,
to because
I-
with
well, actually-
garages, you want as much virgin ground as possible because it's already compacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
Well,
gonna
it's
settle.
not because he poured it all there. It's
No.
just dirt.
It was where the pool was. It is still vert. Like they dug up enough.
Essentially,
but,
yeah.
But it's
Yeah. That's your
seems
theory.
like a
and dreams.
decent. Yeah, seems like a decent idea. Not that I'm doing this anytime soon, but the more I thought about it, I'm like, God, that's gotta be just the best way to do
to
this.
just use the hillside.
Yeah, instead of spending another. By the time I wrap up an entire separate house, it'd be a fuck ton of money.
which
I was kind of expecting, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't really want a separate building on the property. I could just reshape the hillside again after doing this, make it all kind of nice, make it all.
you do
one nice
have
yard
like
and
the
stuff.
space to expand out, so
Fuck
it would
it,
make
just
sense.
drop a shed there and fuck call her
That was
done.
my thought. Like the log cabin home.
want a
for
shed? I could sell
60,000?
you a
No, I
shed.
know.
Those are not quite the same.
Yeah, it's not quite a house, but it'd be
could-
close.
we could
I can
finish
get
it
something
out.
like 400 square feet and call it good.
easily.
Yeah. So, but yeah, either way, I'm like, I could do a log like a log cabin or a shed home, whatever. I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I wouldn't love a log cabin look out there, but if I just make this, buy the same fucking siding, put it all up, do whatever,
Just
make it
expand
nice.
what's currently there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like that seems like a way better idea to do.
Not
And
the
I
worst
also
idea.
gain that big shop side.
That's
as
what you
well.
want the most, honestly.
Well, kind of, yeah. It's more just separates what I want more cold storage, and I also want a working bay. Using what I have now as a working bay is fine, but having it separated would be also nice.
Would be very nice.
So yeah, that was my thoughts. It's like, oh yeah,
Interesting.
I saw a bunch of examples of this on the way out there. I'm like, what if I just do that? And that's kind of what I thought. But this is just more kind of ideas of it.
Yeah. Just a couple of random.
Ooh,
But yeah,
I like that.
That's just like a standalone. That's a house.
Yeah,
but yeah.
no garage area, but yeah,
Unless it's in the back, maybe like over here might.
yeah, it could
Maybe,
be,
but either way.
yeah. I was like, just kind of looking at examples. I'm like, yeah, these are the like you type in hillside house and it's like mansions, and I'm like, no, I need something
small scale,
different.
small
Just
scale.
poor people small
Yeah,
house.
without talking to like a legitimate like, not finance person or like a
Architecture.
Yeah, without, like-
architect.
yeah, without somebody who like uses a program to build houses and shit. It's like,
That isn't Minecraft or The Sims.
Hey,
it worked.
Don't hate on
yeah.
Sims, man.
I still might do it. I don't know. We'll see. But either
I'm
way.
gonna
What was the
do
other
it.
thing we were gonna do? You found me a program or something or a game or
Marcus
something.
did.
I did.
He'd found you some like home designer program.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to build that in this and see what it does.
Go for it.
Because now that I'm building just off of the garage and everything, it kind of
You kind of
I
already
could
have
kind of do
things.
that.
You have
Yeah.
specs you can already start with.
Yeah, and
you
then
can take real
so,
world
like-
measurements.
yeah, like my current garage is 26 feet deep. I would probably do 8 feet more than that. Just as a kind of general,
Yeah.
a lot of working area,
Right.
cabinets all around, whatever. So yeah, 34, and then 32, 34.
Sure.
And then do at least 20 feet wide. That way it's a huge bay.
You have a huge single bay.
Yeah, and then just carry that same footprint down,
Yep.
down on the lower side of the hill and fucking walk out basement. Fucking all you have to do is put trusses over top of it and you're done. And a roof.
Theoretically.
Yeah, and a roof and plumbing and all that shit. But
Yeah, just all the other little stuff.
But again, like I would do that into the house regardless. I just don't have to have the 8-foot fucking
Yeah.
living level.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
But yeah, so that
Those,
was
those
my
are all
thoughts.
words.
Yeah,
Whatever you want, man.
yeah. So I might start looking at that, laying it out on the property, and like kind of seeing if I have enough hillside to lay all this out. And,
You do have a good amount of
Do
hillside
have
there.
a pretty decent amount of hillside.
well, it's just a matter of like if it drops off too
How
fast.
aggressive?
If the
What-
if
yeah,
the
what-
foundation's gonna be
yeah.
hanging out or like whatever, like I just need to kind of
You-
lay it
you
all
just
out.
Put in a
so.
small retaining wall, depending, How much?
Well, yeah, and there's gonna be a fuck ton of dirt to move too, which is fine.
Yeah,
like,
and then you use that to backfill.
backfill what? It's a walkout basement. There is no.
He wants it at ground level.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you take all the dirt from excavating for that foundation, you use it to backfill the ravine
Oh, to build ground level up.
Well,
Yeah.
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 on the other side.
We'll see.
Either way.
But yeah.
Do the whole thing underground. You don't even light.
Yeah,
Ship a container, push it into the hillside.
those are really bad for that.
Me. Andy's seen guys push them at fucking at the auction
Ritchie
site.
Brothers, yeah. And
It's like,
put
oh, they
holes in-
pushed it. Yeah, dented
Yeah,
the
in the
entire
side,
thing.
not the I don't know, every other inch of it that's really
They're
strong.
only
no.
strong in the corners. That's
No,
where
right in the
design-
right in the dead middle with a fucking
punch.
just a mast of a fucking
Yeah.
giant wheel loader.
Maybe don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
But yeah, I think that's about it for today. Anything else to toss
Nope.
in, or are we good enough to?
I think we're good.
Nick's over here starving.
Little bit.
He was gonna eat before it, and then we kind of didn't. And now we're here. On that note, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.